Forged in the fires of conflict, the Iron Kingdoms is a fantastic realm where magic and technology have combined to shape the landscape of war. Dominating the field of battle are the Warcasters, powerful individuals who possess the singular ability to command the mightiest warriors of the Iron Kingdoms, titanic, steam-powered automatons known as Warjacks. Their consciousness magically linked, the Warcaster and her Warjacks possess the power of a small army. When leading an army, they are unstoppable.
Hello everyone and welcome to week 3 of Penny Arcade Plays Warmachine as we squeeze in here. So once again we have our 4 intrepid Penny Arcade guys and gals, going at it and playing their 3rd round. So we have some pretty exciting stuff this time. We're cranking up the heat and we have added units, solos, basically the bets are off and we are ready to go. So for this week, we've got a couple of additions to Kiko's army. We're going to see Kiko versus Jaime, a classic red versus blue match in Khador and Cygnar. Kiko has swapped out. We had a little bit of a miscommunication last week. You saw him play with a Kodiak if you were with us last week. He actually wanted a Marauder. Apparently, logistics got messed up. So he played with the Kodiak, and it did very well for him.
It did very well.
And then he abandoned it,
yes,
like a bad pet owner.
I needed those extra 3 points.
Kicked it to the side. So he's going to be playing with a Marauder.
Kiko is not what we would call sentimental.
No, there's
when
no
it comes to gaming.
It's all about crushing.
Yes.
So the Marauder's really cool. It has a combo attack that is basically allows it to slam models. So you're going to see it send things flying across the table, ideally, into stuff. He's also brought with him what we like to call Khadoran Santa Claus, the Grey Lord Foreseer. This guy is really cool in that he is a crazy battle wizard and super steam power armor. The big thing with him that you're probably going to see Kiko do the most is that he gets to dole out a free focus point. So, yeah, he's got a lot more focus efficiency now. And then he also brought along some battle mechanics. These guys are not exactly the best fighters, but what they do very well, and that's that they repair Warjacks. So now all of a sudden when his jacks get a broken arm, when their Cortex gets damaged, he's going to be able to fix them right back up.
Bread and butter of Khador.
Bread and butter. And then the last one, which I don't have a photo for right now, is Silas Wishlanier. Most fun word ever to say. He's an elf. He happens to just wander around aimlessly, and he throws his lot in with whoever will listen to his crazy stories. Wishlanier is really cool in that the big thing for Kozlov is that he provides a free upkeep every round. So you've seen Kiko, if you've been with us for a few times, throwing out three upkeeps around a game. He now gets one of those for free. Silas also has the ability to bump up range on Kozlov's magic attacks if he ever decides to cast, is it Razor Wind that he has? I don't even know because nobody ever uses it.
Why would you ever cast Razor Wind?
Why? Well, you might need to shoot a ghost.
You might.
You might need to shoot a ghost, and that's why it's there.
Right.
All right, and so on the Cygnar side, for Jaime, the only thing that we've added this time is a min unit of Trencher Infantry. These guys are like the hard-bitten elite, like Marine Corps type dudes for Cygnar. They can dig in, which gives them additional defense against blast attacks, ranged attacks, all that good stuff. They have a decent shot with their military rifles. They can do really well in the charge thanks to their bayonets. And they synergize pretty well with Maddox, both from her feat, granting them additional damage to their melee attacks, and to her spell that adds +3 arm. So it gives Jaime a bit more options in terms to what she wants to do with that.
Don't forget the smoke grenades.
And smoke grenades, which not quite as prevalent anymore as they used to be. But the smoke grenades basically can create 3-inch clouds. Those clouds can block things from line of sight. They also provide concealment to things within them. So the trenchers can often make rolling smoke cloud walls until they get shot to death because they can't throw the grenades anymore. They kind of just drop them at their feet, which prevents some of the abuses that they used to do, which is great. For everybody else, not great for the poor trenchers. That said, it's a really good versatile unit that can do a whole bunch of different things. The other thing that we're throwing in this week is we are playing with our first scenario. So this big round circle is going to be our objective. Once our models get moved out of the way, I'm going to drop this in the center of the mat. The scenario this week is called Trial by Fire, and this comes out of the Journeyman pack. So you're going to see there's going to be a circular zone in the center. Players have 2 ways to win now. You can't win by destroying all your opponent's warjacks like in Mangled Metal. Now you win if you score 5 control points. or if you kill the opposing warcaster. The way that you score points is pretty simple. If you have a warcaster or a warjack in the zone and your opponent doesn't have any of those in the zone, you're going to score a point at the end of the second player's second turn. That's when scoring starts. And then every turn after that, you can score. So you can score on your opponent's turn if they decide not to run into the circle and contest. So you do have to be aware of that, and it adds a different dynamic to play. It's going to bring everything right to the center and make it pretty brutal and bloody for us this round. So that's what's going on here, and we're going to go ahead, and we already rolled for turn, and Kiko, I believe, is going first. Or did you choose second?
I chose side.
You chose side, so second. So Jaime is going to go first, so we'll have our guys set up and get ready to get this match underway. Oops. Oh, you're already breaking stuff.
Already breaking stuff.
You madman. You madman.
Little guys.
All right.
I think I've only gone second, which is 10 inches, right? What's
10 inches. First is 7.
7, okay.
Yes. So because you get to go first and have a bit of a benefit there, you get a little bit less of a deployment zone. I'm just going to make sure that that's lined up. And it is. Fantastic.
Hand me that, Jaime, the measuring tape.
Don't give it to him, and then he can't play.
Yes.
Make him use other
You can
devices
measure any
for it.
time now, I hear.
Exactly. But it doesn't technically mean that you auto get a tape measure. Game this out. It'll be fine.
Kiko would want me to. If your opponent's controller disconnects.
Exactly. So one of the cool things about the trenchers too is that they won't deploy with the rest of your army as normal. They have a rule called advanced deploy because these guys are the front line. They like to sneak up, use their smoke bombs, use their trenches and stuff like that to basically get into the action earlier. So you will deploy them after Kiko deploys his non-advanced deploy forces, and Kiko didn't bring any advanced deploy, so basically once he's done setting up, you're then going to get to deploy your trenchers anywhere 6 inches further up the table. So you had 7 inches, basically you have 13 inches from your table edge to deploy them because of their advanced deploy. So that's cool for 2 reasons. One, it gets them closer to the action, and 2, it lets you react to what your opponent's doing to place your trenchers where they're going to do the most damage. Trenchers also have a whole bevy of rules that we didn't even cover. They have assault, which is really cool. So when they charge, they can shoot their gun at the thing they charged. So you can get some extra distance out of that, or you can shoot a fool and then stab his buddy.
Is there anything they can't do?
Well, they don't have a sniper right now.
I can tell you specifically, they don't have fire.
They don't have
and
fire.
that's a sticking point for me
true.
personally, but we're gonna
They do not have fire. But once you throw in the grenadiers, the grenade porters, you've got AoEs with high explosive. That's pretty cool. And then once you throw in the officer and sniper, you've got a sniper, and you have the officer who provides them into the breach, which basically allows them to charge, but also toss smoke bombs before charging. And he has cautious advance, which
like
is
a fireworks show.
Right, and then he has cautious advance, which is his huge one, which basically allows them to advance, dig in, and then shoot you. Or throw smoke bombs, either one.
So it's just
regardless,
they can execute on everything on the back of the card.
The trenchers are basically amazing. You do pay a premium in points for them when you fully kit them out, but like, yeah, they do everything very well. And very representative of Signar's kind of approach to war, right? We talked about how Signar really emphasizes quality and technology over mass quantity. So compare a trencher to a poor Winter Guard conscript, and you've got a dude with a beard, and he's got a gun that barely works, and a piece of metal on a stick that they call an axe, and they basically say, go get them, boys. But you get a lot more of them.
Right, but the trenches don't have the Empress behind them.
They don't. They don't have the conviction. They have very weak wills, weak Southern wills.
Excuse me? I don't know about that.
I mean, it's just a proven fact. The Khador propaganda machine has reiterated enough that it is true now. So remember, the trenchers will deploy after.
They deploy after. Yep. You just got through explaining
I know.
that. Yep, no,
but that's
I'm
okay.
deployed.
That's okay.
These guys are just kind of hanging out.
You just thematically it looks cool if they're right there, and then
they're
they'll advance
ready.
forward, and they'll deploy.
There we go.
Now, the other thing with AD is you don't have to deploy them the full 6 inches up. You can put them anywhere you want. There are some people who seem to forget that, and they're like, I'm going to put them up as far as possible, and then they die really quick. And they're like, why did that happen? I was like, well, maybe you should come back a little bit. Just because you have the rules doesn't mean that you should use them all the time. I do appreciate Wiener Guard, actually, but only when I'm not using them, and I use them quite a bit. So,
I don't know what to do with this forge sphere.
Well, where do you want that free focus? Alternatively, remember, he can charge, axe a dude in the face, and then spray magic ice all over his friends.
That is true, and he can be repaired.
Yes, he can also be repaired by your battle mechanics. He can do everything as well. He is Kadoran Santa.
Let's set him over here just for now.
I don't think it's Christmas in June, Kiko.
It's certainly not my birthday.
I wish that you had more small people to shoot.
Yeah, I don't. I'm already worried about lightning.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Well, we already saw what you can do with those sweet lightning jumps last game.
I've had some pretty flashy wins
You did.
so
You
far.
did when you fried Malicus's poor Hierophant buddy who was just trying to sing.
Yep.
Trying to sing backup. Lightning
very
bolt to the
good.
face.
Not
It was
very
all
good.
over.
All right, I think I am good.
Okay.
All right, so then AD will happen. The other cool thing about the trenches is they can deploy dug in. So that'll give them +4 defense against range attack effectively. And they will be immune to blast damage. Not that you have too much of that to worry about on the other side, but... Couple things to talk about with units, since this is the first time we've seen them on the table. Units activate a little differently than Warcasters or Warjacks or Solos even. They do activate as a group, so when you choose to activate them, you'll activate the whole unit. What that means is that you will determine what you want them to do for that turn. Units take a move and they take a combat action just like everything else. However, when you choose to move them, you move each model one at a time. Then you do their actions one at a time after moving them. So you don't do everything for a model and then move to the next model. Another big thing with them is that each unit has a leader, which is denoted. So for the trenchers, it's the guy that's pointing. For the mechanics, it's the guy who ripped off his arm and replaced it with a giant steam arm.
It looks cool.
He's a dedicated leader.
Each unit leader has a command stat. The command stat is basically the unit's control, the coherency. So if you think about Warcasters with control range, the command stat is basically that unit's control range. And so models in a unit have to stay within their leader's command distance in order to be able to do stuff. And if they wind up outside of that distance for any reason, like their leader gets shot and a different model gets promoted and that puts them outside, they're not able to basically attack, they can't do free strikes, and they basically have to spend their turn like running back to get in formation with their leader. The other big thing with units is that they cannot charge without receiving an order. They cannot run or charge without receiving an order. It doesn't cost them a focus point, but they do have to get a specialized order called press forward that allows them to either run or to charge. So there are a couple different things that we'll talk about when we get there, but those are kind of the big ones all in a nutshell. Otherwise, they activate pretty much just like any other model. You're just doing a number of them at once.
Alrighty. I'm deployed.
All right.
Dun dun. Well, you get to go first.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I guess I do.
you kick things off by
that's
putting
part of
some
it,
focus
huh?
points on Maddox and then powering up and
All right,
getting to it.
Let's get this going. So we have 6 for Beth.
And yes, we are playing the trial by fire scenario for those who just joined us. So the big circle zone in the middle, that Warmachine and Hordes logo thing that is marring the beautiful table with its blackness is important because that's how our players will score control points. And that scoring will start at the end of the second player's second turn.
Okay. So, I have the
Buttons.
option to put Dauntless Resolve on my trenchers.
You do.
But I'm not gonna.
Poor trenchers.
Listen, it has saved Beth's skin.
It's true. It's fair.
Two times
I don't
now,
know that I
so.
can argue with it too much. I do feel bad for the trenchers. They're like, so we didn't get any magical steam-powered like super armor. Could we have that? No spell for us? Okay.
Nope. Sorry, guys.
Get in there, boys. You don't need it anyway.
They're trenchers.
They're trenchers,
infantry.
exactly. They're used to, getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. All right. So we're also going to put a sail on Mr. Hammer.
Okay.
So that's 2 stacks of sail.
Trencher life is rough, but it does come with a bunch of side benefits. You know, like they'll dig your grave for you when you die. That's a big thing that the trenchers do. So that's something, right?
They have smoke bombs.
They don't let you take the smoke bombs with you. Like they take those back. They're like, all right, Pete, you're out of the army. We're gonna need all that stuff back though. He's like, no, I'm taking them. The last thing you
Keeping my
need
rifle.
is like an old grizzled trencher with a smoke bomb. It's like
Sitting
some
on his front porch waiting.
It's like some Gran Torino stuff right there.
Got some rough footing.
So the casters today are the same that they've had for the last 3 events. We've got Major Beth Maddox and Lord Kozlov, Viscount of whatever, Skulfgrad or something. Yeah, we'll go with Skulfgrad.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, sorry.
No, it's Grad. You're right.
Grad. Skarsgård sounds like a weird like alchemist formula. They're like, Skarsgård, come on down to Gorman de Wolf's Crazy Emporium. We got Skarsgård.
Oh my gosh.
I've broken John.
I just want to see Kozlov doing the Old Spice man.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
With his beard.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your man. Now look at me. I have a beard. He doesn't.
He's got an axe. He's got a fancy like mail cape too.
It looks good. Not gonna lie.
Looking sharp.
I know. He's ready to go. He's pointing and everything.
Got so many things on the table
Just a
now.
bunch of running. I mean, yeah. Numerically, you've got more, but really, it's just one more thing.
Beth.
Oh, and Beth falls over.
I win. Game over, everybody.
That's exactly how it works. Yes. Good game, folks.
She's there.
Sure.
Run and run and run.
Just remember to keep your warjacks within 12 inches if you want them to get focus points. Not right now,
Oh
but
yeah, they
when
were,
they end.
right. Which is
Because she did
He's
kind of
not
make a
a-
beeline
She's
to
like
the side.
He's not a discount lord.
Discount Lord chopping prices? I like it. You've got wood to chop, I'll chop it. You've got steak to chop, I'll chop that too. I'll chop anything. Big, small, doesn't matter.
haha. That's within 12.
Smart.
Boom.
When she's not just tripping over her own feet.
Well, you know, there's a big hole there.
It's a really big sword.
It's a really big sword, to be fair. Firefly is gonna just move to like here. Maybe right on that corner.
Taking some cover.
These guys are like, hey, that's our cover. We need that.
I don't know if Kozlov has a discount emporium. It's probably a premium emporium. Premium sheep emporium. Because that's what his people do. They raise sheep. They're poor. Oh, the Lancer's just like, he's out. He's like, I don't need to play this game anymore.
He's just getting a Lancer's eye view of the battlefield. He's
Fair
figuring
enough.
it out.
Fair enough.
So,
Come in from the side.
again,
All
to
right,
activate
so-
these guys.
So first you'll decide if you want them to run or charge. You have to give them the press forward order. That's important because a unit can only get one order.
Right?
And if you had the UA with them, they would have a couple different orders you could choose from.
Got it.
Right now, they literally only have press forward.
They gotta
So
run.
if you want to run or charge with them, you press forward. Otherwise, you just advance them like normal. So you can activate them like normal, which means they make a normal advance, so up to their speed, which is 6. And then they get a combat action, which you can use to shoot, to throw a smoke bomb, to dig in.
They are, so they're going to run.
Okay, so press forward order, and
Press
now
forward.
they can run or they can charge, and
And
you get to
they-
choose per model.
Speed 6.
But they're all probably going to run because they don't really have anything to charge. So yep, so they get to run 12.
Okay, there's just...
I'll hold the tree.
Thank you.
Blam!
Tree spotting. There's guy number 1. So don't these guys just look really good to kill?
Very enticing.
Wow,
These guys enticing?
you were the meanest commander ever. You're just like, yeah, go out there, boys. No, it's
Hey.
fine.
Is it effective?
We've brokered a truce.
Have I won?
You have won, but I mean, selling your robots' lives versus selling like Private Jim Major's life, who has 3 children back home and a blind grandma.
Don't make me feel empathy for these tiny pieces of metal. Kiko knows me, I'll do it.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna see if I can like make you lose this game just to save one model.
No. See, if I wasn't playing Kiko, maybe, but I have to win. I can't shame myself in front of Kiko.
I see. That's fair. That's fair.
Senpai.
All right, so that's everything right. So the round for you, or your turn is over. So then we go to Kiko.
Nothing
See,
upkeep.
it's impossible to make
Power
Kiko
up.
feel empathy for anything because he's Kadoran, and that just
And
doesn't
because
exist
he's
up there.
Kiko.
No, it's two
More
things in
because
one.
he's Kiko than
Things fits.
He's both a robot and an evil northern conqueror. So what do you do?
Yeah, these are studio
You
models.
conquer.
And they're golden.
Yeah, exactly. You conquer. So conquer. Make this happen.
All right. Let's see. Gonna start by bringing Kozlov.
The models on the table were painted by the P3 studio. But I've seen Kiko stuff, and it is super nice.
It's really good.
I try my best. The only problem is it takes way too long. So I only have 6 models that are painted.
He's very good at assembling models, too.
There you go. There you go. I don't.
Was it last year that was my present?
You assembled everything?
No.
You built everything?
Which model was
It
it?
was a battle wagon. Or is the new
The gun
chariot. The gun
Oh,
carrier.
yeah.
No, it wasn't
No,
the
it
gun
was
carriage. It's
the
the
Resnick one?
Resnick.
Yeah, Resnick.
Resnick too.
Yeah.
My birthday gift to Jamie was assembling her.
Resnick is in like foam and has not seen the light of day since you gave him to me, but he's not broken, unlike most of the rest of my
I
army.
appreciate that. All right, I'm going to put Fury on the Juggernaut because, yes.
Seems like a juggernaut emotion.
Then I'm going
Fury?
to move.
It's their one speed. People are curious about the Resnick model. I think we can bring up the picture of it in the studio on that box right there. No, right there. Oh, it's so different. I point and it's the wrong one. It's opposite.
Look at that model.
Yeah. So that is Servath Resnick, the Wrath of Ages.
There's like pipes and stuff all over that thing.
He's got a dude on a rack that sings a lot of songs. We're gonna say sings.
So his whole base
screams.
is
Yeah, you know, it's a chorus
Blocks
of
line
some
of sight.
type.
Yeah, got it.
Pillars. I'm gonna start rolling Chosen Ground, and I put Fury on the Juggernaut, and I'll sit with these 2. So that will be Kozlov and Silas Werschmuller.
Bless
Get
you.
some cover here.
Yes. It's very mucusy. There needs to be more in that.
Yeah, there's a lack of phlegm.
So my battle group is still within my control range, so they all have Pathfinder. So they're going to hop over the wall.
And you don't need Pathfinder to run over the wall.
Okay.
Just to be clear. If it's a linear obstacle, you can just cross over it. You do need Pathfinder to charge over it, or to slam or trample or anything like that.
And does Pathfinder ignore the movement penalty of going over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gives you a
well,
lot
there's no
of
movement penalty for a wall, but like for rough terrain or
Right,
something,
right.
yeah. Yes.
Resnick rides around with 3 dudes crucified in the back seat. That phrasing makes me feel very Mad Max about Menoth, and I love them even more now.
You know, it's accurate. It's accurate. Put a guitar in one guy's hand and you got it.
Yeah.
He's ready to go.
I'm into it.
And what's the range on the
Firefly has a 10 range.
10 inches, and its move is
6.
But with snipe, it becomes a 14.
Stop that!
This game is about open information.
It's about winning.
It's true.
range here on this big lightning gun.
The lightning gun is 12, 16
There
with
you go.
snipe.
Thank you. With snipe. No, it doesn't mean it's going to have snipe. He doesn't know where you're going to put snipe.
Snipe is going on somebody.
It's going on something.
Maybe.
All right. Then I'll just creep the forge
On the
here.
strategy.
I know.
Blow up my cover.
The other thing to note is that when the Reliant shoots, the AoE stays in place. So you can leave little electrical fields around for his dudes to run into and die.
Great.
I'm just saying.
It's fantastic.
Run around them, Kiko. Don't run through them, and then it's not a problem.
Now I'm trying to position every one of my little mechanics, try and get as 4 inches or more away, so there's no
I'll get
lightning
lightning.
hops for God's sake. Which is pretty much impossible in order to keep them in formation, which is important. I think I'm good.
I mean, it's kind of important. It's okay.
Mechanics are real afraid of that lightning.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy has a metal arm.
He does.
That's probably not going to
They
go
also
well
have
for
giant
him.
wrenches. You know, they're
Or
basically
he
just
could
walking
gain brand
lightning
new
rods.
lightning powers. Metal arm guy might turn out well.
All right. So remember, at the end of Kiko's turn, scoring begins. So the circle will become vitally important, or not, depending on what you want to do.
Odds are pretty high that it'll become important.
Okay, so the Lancer will not power up because it's
Nope.
out of Maddox's control range.
He's way out there.
It has a plan.
Yep. Kind of going rogue. Okay, so I am going to upkeep both the Dauntless Resolve and Assail. Focus here. And then I'm all assigned. So Maddox herself is going to cast Snipe on the Reliant.
So Snipe will give it plus 4 inches of range on its ranged attack weapons.
Great.
16 inches.
Super excited about
It's got all the range in the world now. It's only a POW, like, 13.
If it
It's
had all
not
the
terrible.
range in the
It's
world,
not
I
terrible.
could shoot those
True,
humans.
she can shoot the mechanics.
But lightning on robots is also good.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
And then this guy only has 12? Only 12. 10.
10, but if you move, you got,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
effectively
yeah.
16.
You get one good turn in before he got steamrolled. Okay.
Probably.
Maybe. Okay. We're going to start with the Lancer. He's just kind of cruising.
I am fascinated by what this Lancer is doing right now.
He's having an adventure.
He is. He's like off on his own.
Yeah.
It's like children's book material here.
The little Lancer that could. All right. So the smoke bombs center on them, or
Yes.
they throw it?
No,
Okay.
the center on
The
themselves.
center's on them.
Yep. And that is a bit of a change nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So you just center the 3-inch AoE on top of them.
So these guys are going to dig in.
Okay.
Is their
All of them?
action?
Sure. Do you want to move them at all? Because they could move and then dig in. Or they could just dig in. But once they dig in, they're basically
They're
done.
dug in. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, they can move, but you
No,
have to
they're
move
good.
first.
They're dug in.
All right, dug in.
They're comfortable there.
They're digging holes.
They found a comfy
They
spot
like
to
it.
hide. To trench. All right. Firefly is going to be a very brave little Firefly.
Go, Firefly, go.
You can do it.
It's going to get in that zone. And one thing to note with the zones is that you don't have to be completely within the zone to count as being in. So like you can toe into it and you're still good. But it really depends on, you know, if you want to shoot stuff.
Yeah, because I can measure at any time without
You can,
hesitation now.
yeah.
If you hesitate, though,
Right, no measuring if you don't, if you hesitate. It's out. Yep.
I can pew pew.
You got it. You got that really angry juggernaut.
Yeah.
Chaplow!
This little guy's like, oh, I'm gonna fire my laser. Gotta get you.
Hey, lightning sticks for the win.
All right. So tell me about what I am trying to shoot with my tiny gun.
well, you know about Khador defense.
It's a thing.
It's even worse now because he's angry.
I don't
Yeah.
like it's even worse.
so
I never.
it's 9 defense.
Okay.
Seems plausible.
You need a
So
3?
I don't know if I can manage that, Kiko.
I believe in you.
You have the
I gotta
focus.
pick my right
and
dice. Josh, I'm gonna dice. You're here though.
You have a.
Oh, did it move?
Oh, the box is getting set up so the dice can be seen.
Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes in chat. You're very wonderful. I'm gonna roll dice in a second, but thank you in the meantime. Oh, I got it. I got it.
It's reversed. This is the tricky part.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's like a microscope.
yeah.
There you go.
Well done. Happy birthday.
Making you think hard.
Is it okay? Is it perfect? Is it
You got
parallel?
this.
Okay.
So
Here
you
we go.
could-
Gotta get a 3. Got a 3.
You did. I was about to say you could boost because you have a focus point, but
It's okay.
blam.
Got him.
You
Got
hit the
him.
Juggernaut. Arm 20. Might want to
Oh, I
boost
put
it.
2 on
Not
there.
gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna boost it. Arm 20. Yeah, no, just a little bit.
Pow of that shot.
That one is a pow 10. So
So 10 off.
10 off.
Roll good.
Please.
Birthday roll.
No.
Not a birthday roll.
Okay.
No.
Bazap.
Nothing.
So it does arc to D3 additional models
Okay.
within 4 inches. You got the max of 3. Mm-hmm. So I think it goes to the closest first.
So
Which I think is just gonna be that guy, and then it'll arc from that guy another 4 inches. So I think it just hits him, and then
Yeah.
it's done.
Zapped once.
So it hits the Marauder. It's an unboostable POW 10. So you get 2 dice. Roll good. Birthday
That didn't
rolls.
work last time.
it's
Birthday
possible.
rolls.
I need to felt this thing or something. It's just very slidey. Okay.
No.
These birthday rolls are worse than my normal rolls.
Maybe
and
you
I
just
would
haven't.
like
you
to
just-
Maybe you
file
just
a
haven't
complaint.
used them yet.
Getting him out now.
Yeah.
All right.
You're just burning
That's
them now.
fine. Yeah, no, this is fine.
So
this is
that's-
fine. Okay, so I shot, and then he's gonna wave his little gun at
Okay.
Kiko very menacingly, and then this guy's gonna run up.
I am menaced.
Be menaced. Where'd it go? Where'd that card go? So, I did this backwards. Maybe I meant to put that focus on that guy, but it's too late now. The Ironclad has 10.
If he runs, yeah,
he
'cause it's speed
runs.
5.
Oh, he has +2 movement when it charges. So,
So-
his charge right now is
Is 10
10. Yes. Functional.
because it's 5 plus 3 plus 2.
He's not getting really.
No, because you'd only have 11. So no. So you may want to just hold him back.
Yeah,
Like put him behind the Firefly and be like, "Protect me, Firefly."
He's got his hand on the Firefly's back, like you got
There
this,
you go.
buddy.
He's like, "Do
You
it."
got this, buddy. I believe in you.
Sorry,
Shoot
friend.
him, buddy. Shoot him.
Sorry, robot friend.
And then the 16 range.
So that can just stand there and
Just
shoot
can
if he
just-
wants to.
It could, but it could
could.
also go forward and
It could. It should.
which means it has
So it should also be a 5, I believe.
5 speed, yeah.
Yeah. Saunter on up.
Choo-choo. Maybe get like a toe in the zone.
Sure.
Just a little one. Seems like a reasonable choice.
And just remember that Kiko's got a feat that gives him +2 speed. So his dudes can go a little further.
Good.
16?
16.
Oh, he's shooting
Correct.
Santa?
Shooting
Poor
Santa.
Santa.
It's not Christmas.
So when you see a mall Santa on the street, like in the summer, you shoot him with a lightning
I've
gun?
never seen a mall Santa on the
Okay.
street in the summer.
Thank the
And
Lord.
I also don't have a lightning gun,
When we-
so
I find that second
TBD.
part questionable. Because that sounds exactly like somebody who has a lightning gun would say.
we know my thing is fire. So, shooting that guy, what is his def?
His def is a magical 10.
He's deaf, Kador.
Def Kador.
Yeah, def Kador is
And
what
my
that stands.
rat is 6, so I have to get 4.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have got that one last roll, though, but I did this time.
That is
Boom.
more
That
than
there
a 4.
is a 4 there.
The Grey Lord takes it.
And now we are rolling for, oh, he doesn't have boxes. And we're boosting to zap him. Yeah?
Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
So he is a warrior model with an arm 16.
Put that over him. Hit the little electrical storm. You can do it. I believe you. That's no.
It's a hat. It's an
It's kind
electrical
of like
hat.
that. It's a weird halo. I was outside all weekend. Thanks, Matt, for pointing out my lobster arms. I appreciate that.
You don't
I
look very
appreciate
pink
you.
in person.
No, it's a little worse on the stream, but I am redder.
Oh, back here.
yeah, back here I got the red.
Oh, you poke it.
Because
Yep.
Seattle had sun.
That's unusual.
It was random.
All right, so you said his def was, or his arm was.
His arm is 16.
16. The Reliant is shooting with a POW 13.
Dice minus 3.
So dice minus 3. I would like good dice this time. So
This
5.
is not bad. So
5.
Did
That'll
damage.
leave 3 points on the Forge Seer.
Pooh.
He actually has hitboxes.
He does, because he's
Yes.
in massive steam armor.
And that's my turn.
All right.
It's Maddox. No, Maddox didn't move right. Yep.
Let's
Legit.
put some focus back onto Kozlov. I'm going to get Fury for free because of Silas.
Elf boy.
Now I'm going to pay 1 to keep up Chosen Ground. And then I'm going to power up. And see how to activate. So on my feet turn, I get an extra 2 to movement. So that would make a charge from my Warjacks a total of
Normal speed.
11 inches.
Well, let's see. So you get 4, 7,
Yeah.
plus 2, 9, plus 1, 10.
So 10 inches is enough.
I mean, you could go wreck yourself a Firefly.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want that
the
to happen.
You want the
Firefly?
Firefly to get wrecked?
The Firefly is
wrecked,
the most
Firefly.
important centerpiece of my army. I always protect the Firefly.
Things get exciting
Do
over
you?
here too.
I don't know
Yeah.
that you have anything that you choose to protect outside of Maddox, which is fine.
I mean, that's how you win.
It's
I learned
true.
from
It's
Kiko.
true. It's all that matters is the Warcaster. But
Well,
still,
before you made me worry about my bots a little bit because I couldn't let them all die.
well, that's true. You did have to keep at least one in the game.
The trenches are currently dug in, correct?
They are dug in. Yes.
dug in.
So an avalanche would not do what I want it to do over there.
No, most of them would ignore it. Only the guy you directly hit would care.
So let's.
Well, I mean, they'd get knocked down, right? Because avalanche knocks down, or am I making that up? What is avalanche?
on a crit.
On a crit. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put 3 on the Juggernaut. The 10 inches count his range on his melee, correct?
Yes, because you've got 1 inch on the melee range for the Juggernaut, I believe.
God, I really want to get that ironclad, but I cannot. But I think I'll take it. I'll take the Firefly. Can I get to the ironclad with my Marauder? No, I can't. I can. Get there though. All right. Let's start by.
The easiest way to do it is to do one of these. So, like, you definitely got that.
Definitely got that.
Because I clipped that. And then this one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely got that.
Okay, let's start with activating the Forge Seer. I want to leave this lightning area for obvious reasons.
So you take. So if you enter it or end your activation in it, you'll take a POW 10 lightning
Okay.
damage roll. Otherwise, you can walk out of it no problem.
I hear it's very invigorating.
I'm going to hop out,
He does seem like really amped up.
and he is going to perform a Empower,
Oh, I was hoping like an original song.
which will grant.
I mean, it might be. We don't really know how he empowers, just that he does.
He is Santa Claus, so
He looks like he could put on a really good show, honestly. I would go watch him play almost any
Yeah,
type
so
of
he
music.
reaches into his Kadoran Santa bag and throws out a focus point.
it's Christmas, Jamie.
It's actually not Christmas. I don't know
It's
if you
Cato
heard.
Christmas.
It's okay. Well,
So my mechanics are going to start working on the Forge Seer.
Oh, here they go.
Here they go. This is what
They
they.
didn't,
This
they
is
didn't
what they're
realize
paid
that this
for.
is what they came for,
Yep.
but this is what they're going to do.
So I got 2 repair actions on the.
and they have to be within a range of him, right?
They have to be base to base.
Base to base. So yeah, in
God.
order to repair, they have to be in base to base. So when you shoot them with your lightning gun next,
Yes.
The repair action
That is what I was.
it's gonna be sad for them.
pull out the wrenches. They repair D3 hit points, or points of damage. So I'm going to roll both of these, divide them by 2. That's a 4. And that will
2
leave
each.
him,
He's
Back
got-
to 1 damage.
Greylord. He's in great shape now.
Yeah, they fixed them up.
All right,
Buffed his
let's
paint out. Didn't it happen?
charge with
grounded him a little.
the Marauder.
You need your feet first.
I need my feet first.
You need your
You're
feet
correct.
first, or otherwise that won't
So
work.
glad you're here.
I know.
I
That's your freebie. After this, I don't say
that's it.
anything.
I swear.
Okay,
I know it's your birthday too. I should just been like, and that's Jamie's birthday presents.
Kozlov.
You don't
is
charge that
going
far,
to
Kiko.
Creep up and feet, everybody.
Oh, feet!
Oh, God,
yay.
so smart.
Yay!
Now the Marauder's gonna show.
So on
Kiko
rush
used
is
to
up.
write, "Don't forget your feet" on people's cards or their hands.
I've seen people do it on the back of their hands,
Yeah, you're right.
all the time. So yeah, so
Hey,
on
that's
rush is
focus.
up, so you get +2 speed and unyielding. So not only
And
are you
I
faster,
am going to.
are you just gonna slam the thing out
I'm
of the way?
gonna send him as far away as
Wow.
possible. I'm gonna combo smite,
Could you not?
Sweet. Well,
and I'm going to boost the
It's
attack
kind
roll.
of good for you in that he's gonna waste a focus point because he's, well, realistically, unless you
gonna
send her
use
an inch away, and then I guess you could pound on her more.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I didn't. Yeah, you're right. I can't boost damage. Listen, everything's great.
Everything's fine.
I mean,
Everything's fine. So the double pistons are just gonna fire,
kaboom!
and the death of.
That is a very strong def 12.
Not bad. That's 7. I need a 5.
Better than your deaths anyway.
3d6. That is a hit, and it is a crit, but I'm
You don't
already
need the
doing, I'm
crit
already
to
doing
do
something
anything,
cool.
So D6 inches
Can't do
directly
two
away
things.
now as you piston slam her like off her
Pistons
feet.
fire, and I'm gonna slam that warjack
Kaboom!
4 inches.
Okay. There.
Too far.
Oh, there.
There you go.
There.
And it's knocked down.
It's knocked down.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fly through the air.
It fell in the butt.
Clunk.
And the damage is boosted.
So, yeah, charge
It's,
attack
charge
damage is
attack damage
boosted. You
boosted?
don't get an additional because you didn't slam her into anything.
Correct.
If the model had contacted a piece of terrain or another model with an equal or larger size base, it would have been an additional die.
So the PNS is just the straight 16? Or...
It's doubled if you read because it's twice the power of the weapon. So it's a 22.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Well, he hit you with both.
well, this just keeps getting better and better.
That's not
So-
a tenable amount of damage. Well, my arm is 18, I guess, or 19.
Okay, so-
18, I guess. Can't read them old.
It's not terrible. So you're +4.
Dice plus 4.
Dice? Yeah, no, not terrible.
I'll be
Dice
honest.
plus, anything that starts with dice plus is just peachy.
So that's 13 points of damage?
Yup. To the
5.
So the right arm is crippled. So its poor pulse hammer is.
That's not the one I wanted to
That's
cripple.
the one that that's out of the two. That's the okay
That's the one you're
to
okay
take.
with.
All right.
That's the okay
Juggernaut.
Fair enough.
Time to shine.
one.
Fine.
Firefly.
Firefly's like, I shot you. Oh dear.
He tried his best.
I made a zaps.
Mistakes were made.
Oh
Mistakes
no!
were
Now
made.
they see me.
The death on the Firefly.
20,
Yes.
13.
13.
Birthday
so
defense.
I gotta get a 6 on
13
2d6.
technically
I'm
is-
going to boost it. Yes.
Good
Yup.
boost.
That's a hit.
No crit though, so you didn't
No
freeze
crit. That would have been useful.
her. Would have been. Would have been.
Would have been. So this
So arm 16.
arm 16 versus 22.
Yup.
Fine.
Yup. It'll be all right.
fine.
You'll be fine. You got this.
So dice plus 6. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the column die also. That's horrible.
There
That's
you
the worst
go.
thing I've ever seen.
There you go. I mean, technically those twos could
It's
be
11
ones.
points of damage to 4.
They could be ones.
Thank you, Kiko. You took
I
out my cortex. You're welcome.
Awesome on a garbage roll. I'm going to punch, and the question is, do I want to boost this punch roll to make sure it hits so I can take advantage of the fury, or do I want to try and roll 6 on another axe?
I mean, the axe is way better. It's way better.
All right, I'll let you talk me into it since you.
Did I? Did I really? Yeah. I'm not saying I'm giving you good advice. I'm just simply saying that the axe is way better.
I don't know. You've been pretty good.
I'm gonna try and punch you
so
with
far.
a 6 on 2d6. I'm gonna miss.
Good.
He punches the ground.
Buy another axe, and I'm trying to.
See now, roll well. Just roll well. Yeah. See, there you go. There you
axe
go.
lands.
Swing. Told you the axe was better.
Dice plus 6. Is that a firefly?
I think probably.
That's 14.
It has 2 left.
Oh my gosh. Where are they?
3. Sorry.
It says left arm and movement.
It's got a left arm.
It does. It has a gun.
It's got a
It has a gun and some
But it's
legs.
also engaged, which doesn't really.
And no more robot brain. So
Checking the range. We're
rough.
going to start with an aimed shot. The first time
shot, yeah.
the Decimator gets a
to
shot,
shoot.
everybody, after
This is-
3 matches.
Are you sure you don't want to charge
How
with
does
it?
Kiko
You know, with the
even-
feet up and everything?
Yeah, no, I want my Cortex.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's
you
really
charge,
fair.
You charge a trencher.
I could, but I want my Cortex.
No. You don't need it. You're just your bots are already kind of dumb.
I mean, to be fair,
Defense.
like 1 point.
13.
13 on a wonderful rat of 4.
Again,
I should.
It's Mat 7
Oh,
with a saw.
I am aiming, so it's a rat 6. If you don't move, you get to aim.
Yes.
So I'm sacrificing my move to aim. Give him an extra 2 to his rat. So I have a 6 versus 13. That is still too much. So I'm going to boost that shot. This is just for yucks. I don't really expect to do much with it.
Those are the most dangerous.
That's a hit.
Okay.
And the POW is a 15.
Okay. I've got an arm of 16. So
Plus-
it's dice minus.
+2 for your shield.
Never mind. Oh yeah, +2 for my shield. Cool. So 18 total.
So a -3 to the shot. That's a good roll.
That's a really good roll.
To column 6, it is, I believe that is a 8.
Yep. Happy birthday! And now you can choose to use beat back and force the Lancer back 1 inch.
I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to force the Lancer back 1 inch, and then I'm going to move forward 1 inch.
Which will keep you in range because you were
Which
right
keep me
at
in range.
at range.
And I'm going to take my second shot with a Marauder. Two shots.
2 shots.
But I have to roll pretty well for this.
You will.
So I
You
think
had
9 on 2d6.
You got this. No.
It's close, but I don't have it.
Don't have it.
And I think I will take that as my turn.
Cool. That's fine. My firefly's still alive. Let's just focus on the positive.
Def 17. Not on the Lancer. Lancers can't take it. That'd be crazy.
Okay.
Grenadiers do dig in. That's true. Blam Stokel. I got that.
Well done.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
All right, so you may want to think about the feeding here to offset the +2 arm that he's going to get from his unyielding hijinks.
Yeah.
But it kind of just depends on, you know, on your plans. Nobody scored. Scoring has started now. So at the end of a turn, if one player has Warjacks or Warcasters in the zone and their opponent does not, they're going to get a point. And that'll happen at the end of every turn going forward. Both players have Jacks in there, so nobody scores.
Okay. Do you think I can get him to do that? Do you think Kiko would do that? We need 6. We're gonna upkeep. And then I think we're gonna upkeep just the 1.
Make sure that he's in your controller range, because otherwise he won't get the +2 unyielding.
Oh, it doesn't
Bonus.
happen
Because
when the feat is called?
Well, it's let's see. Oh, sorry. Currently, yep, it's a pulse. I thought it said well. You're right.
I looked at it just before you mentioned
Just
it.
before that happened, you're like, wait a minute.
And I was like,
I looked at it, I thought I read well, but no, it's... Yeah. That poor Marauder ain't going to get any focus. Luckily, he doesn't need it to do his combo strike, though, so that's pretty sweet.
yep. The Forge Seer might be able to get there.
Empowered up. It's another sweet deal about Empower. Till she tries to zap you again.
I have faith that it's going to happen. So you are about 2 inches off. So we'll take just a little bit of move to get there.
Can I see these guys? That guy?
Yeah.
Well, with who, I guess would be the question. Him?
I don't know. Let's see if we can draw a line.
I would say yeah. He can see that mechanic.
Yep. Now the mechanic will get +4 defense for being behind the wall.
Right. I'm considering. Okay, we're going to give. So you get a focus. Everybody gets a focus, but the Lancer.
The Firefly doesn't.
The Firefly.
Its
does not.
brain
He
is
does-
broke.
He broke his brain.
Busted.
He's just got a left arm and some movement.
Oh.
I know, it's sad.
I am not going to feat.
Interesting.
Okay. This probably won't work, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's try something different.
It's worth it.
We're the try.
I'm intrigued.
As am I.
I know. Aren't you? Don't you feel nervous now? Aren't you like, I thought I had a good plan, but maybe I fell right into the trap.
You did. I just have to do it in the right order.
It's always the kicker.
It is
Very
important.
important.
It is important.
That goes there, that goes there. That sort of does a thing.
It's like how cryptic she's
Yes.
being right now. She's just like trying to follow, but you can't.
Yeah.
Like that goes there. This
She's
does
even
that.
looking at the wrong model.
This thing happens exactly.
Misdirection.
She's completely confused you.
Don't blink. All right. Maddox is going to start us off.
Oh, really?
Miss me. Jerry is fascinated as we all are now.
Yeah. I never said that it was a good plan. It's just a different plan.
I mean, it's a plan, and now we're all intrigued. Like, where are we going with this?
She is going to electrical blast. Let's see if she can make it. Wait.
I mean, you can pre-measure, so you probably had movement to get
Yeah.
a
I
little
think I could
closer if you
probably-
needed to.
Yeah. Is that cool, Keek?
Absolutely.
She has 10 inches on her blast.
It's range 8.
Range 8.
Range 8, AoE 3.
Oh, using the spell. Got it.
You might just want to turn her to face.
See, her face is facing that way.
There you go. Now she knows what's up.
She's
Looking
like,
off the-
target!
She's like, what are they doing over there?
She was confused. She's like, Lancer,
not
why
where
are
you're
you
supposed to
over
be."
there? Lancer! It's like a really disobedient puppy. It just won't listen.
I'm not familiar with that at all.
I'm going over here.
All right. So she's going to start with the electrical blast.
Okay.
Which...
So use her focus stat for the attack roll,
Yeah,
which is
this
6.
is her first cast. She hasn't cast a spell.
I don't think she's cast an offensive spell, no.
Yeah, no. So versus...
Def 10. Super exciting.
Boom!
hit.
Not a problem. All right.
Nothing else is going to be in that AoE, but technically there's a cool little lightning field around there.
Okay.
Boost. should have boosted the shot.
Arm
Forgot
20.
to.
Kador arm.
Wrong guy. You're using Maddox, right?
Yeah.
So you want to take the focus point from
I don't know
her.
why.
There you go. Be like, I put 2 on this guy for a reason.
Hey, exactly.
What happened?
Losing my mind. All right, so this is POW 13 boosted.
That's
Nice.
pretty good. So 5 to 3.
5 to 3 and disrupted.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like to explain what disruption does?
So when a warjack gets disrupted, it basically loses all the focus points that are on it, and it can't be allocated focus points for 1 round. So effectively, she shut down Kiko's jack from being able to get focus points for until his next turn. So not the following turn, but the next turn, because the round goes from Jaime's turn to her next turn. However, he's got a Forge Seer, and Empower lets you slough off disrupted. So if the Forge Seer can get in range, you can use Empower and.
Kador Christmas, everybody.
That's right. Throw that focus point on there. Who cares? Who cares?
What was I going to ask? Oh, she can
She can now shoot him if she
Shoot him,
wants,
right?
or
Yeah,
shoot
yeah.
somebody else, or
she'll shoot him. She'll shoot the
cast
disrupted
another
bot.
spell. She has so many options.
Def 10.
She likes having a couple focus just in the inner pocket. Ooh.
That'll do.
Matt?
That'll
That's
okay. Def 10.
Okay.
It's not hard to hit the big red robots.
Yeah, that's true. And then this does.
And her gun also has critical disruption. Not that you can disrupt a target twice, but
POW 12.
Dice minus 8. Need to boost that or no?
you do have 3 left.
Yeah, fine. King's aggression.
All right, dice off 8. Oh, that is 8.
Not exactly what I was hoping for,
No,
but
that's a little
okay.
under average. A little under average.
Shot a little wide there, Beth. It's okay. You've been working hard. Now. My buddy with snipe.
Gonna fry
Forge
himself
Seer?
some mechanics.
He's gonna try.
16 and the Forge Seer is pretty much it.
Yep. Looks like it's right on there.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Now the mechanics learn why you don't stand next to things.
No, now they learn their inevitable,
Their true purpose.
their true fate. The fate of a battle mechanic.
So I'm gonna.
That's why you bring 6 of them.
Use the wrenches, boys. Use the wrenches.
All right.
Absorb the lightning with the wrench.
Forge Seer, on the other hand, he's been here before.
It'll be fine.
I-
He'll be
Def
good.
10, I assume that hits. Yes. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so 3-inch AoE goes down.
And then the
you can just
other
use that one because that one would have disappeared at the start of the
So
round.
we know that is
Zap.
there. Once my mechanics are removed from the board, I will place the
All right,
template.
so -3 on the Forge Seer. You probably want to boost to try to kill him. 'cause
I
if
did,
You
I
can do
did.
that. That'd be pretty
It's
sweet.
boosted.
Roll good.
Pretty
That
good.
is enough to do it.
Nice.
That's exactly enough, right?
You had 1 point left, so it's one
No,
over.
he healed back up. Remember?
No, I
he
had
healed.
1
He
point.
had 1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that
So
is
yeah, it was
exactly
1
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
but it still would have been exactly enough. So you
Okay.
got
Got
it.
it. Got it.
So that's a dead Forge Seer. No.
Yes.
Just smells like burnt hair and candy
Beer.
canes.
Bye, Santa. Okay.
All right, so then
now
you
we
do-
zappy zappies.
So now blast damage happens on the 2 models that are still in the AoE.
Mm-hmm.
So blast damage is half the power of the weapon rounded up.
Okay, so that would be 6, 7,
7. Yep.
7.
Should be 7s because it's a 13.
Okay.
And their arm is not
12.
One of them's fine.
great. Oh, one of them lives.
All right.
He grounded it properly. The other
That
one,
one's-
however,
Not
is
so
not
much.
as lucky.
Not so much.
All right,
Is it
so-
metal arm that lived?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right.
So now your AoE will remain in play. So now, I want to make a suggestion.
Suggest away.
If you can knock down those jacks,
Mm-hmm.
like by using a throw, for instance, they won't be able to shake because they'll be out of control range of Kozlov and they won't be able to get focus. So basically, they'll be useless for a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that's your plan, but it's a possibility.
among the
You do have to beat
it's
him on the
among-
strength
it's
roll,
among
which
the
against
plan.
the Juggernaut, you're
gonna be tough.
1 down, I think.
Yeah.
So you need some birthday rolling, like some real birthday rolling, but it's not impossible. Alternatively, you could headbutt one of them. Not as great because they'll be able to stand up and basically like pummel you. You could slam one of them.
I'll do the throw, right? That's what.
Sure.
I don't know, Kiko, what do you think?
I think if you had a plan, you should go with the plan. But
I mean, my plans tend to be
pointing out some
more
ideas. Pointing out
general
some ideas.
concepts. They're not.
we could
So
use this
detailed.
as the squared circle and get some good wrestling going on in there.
Yeesh guy.
He'd be the one who could throw because he's got that open fist.
So can you charge and throw?
No,
your
you
charge
just
consumes
advance.
that.
You just
Yep.
advance. You
You
just,
just advance.
walk up and
Chuck 'em.
You just
Chuck.
advance.
Yeah, so the problem is you're trying to tell me to throw a K-door jack, and that's just I'm told a daunting proposition.
You're only one under on the roll.
But I'm gonna try it.
I mean, like I said, if you had a greater, so I would
Personally, I would throw
This
the
one?
Juggernaut because what you want to do is you want to get both of them outside of
I
his
wanna
12
tell you
inches.
my strategy. Yeah, fine. Fine. It wouldn't work. I just look cooler. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to win by cool looks,
Sure,
not just by
sure.
victory.
Sure.
So yeah, that'll work. That'll work great because you'll be able to throw right into him. So
Kind of scoop him and
Yep, just like hurl him
him
to the
a-
side.
give him a toss. Okay. So boost to hit probably.
Nope.
Oh no.
So you have to
'cause-
spend
yeah.
one to do the power attack.
Right.
And I mean,
It-
I'm gonna say this: you shouldn't need to boost to hit because he's def 9.
Def
Yes.
9, and it's
Are your
But double
mat-
ones
Matt
still will
is
ruin your
7.
day. You did it. Okay,
did it.
now
You grab hold.
grab hold of him.
Grab
So you're
him.
just gonna
this
roll a
is
d6.
strength.
If Kiko rolls higher than you after adding your strength, he's gonna break free. Otherwise, you're gonna get to hurl him. Oh, he already,
So, I already
he already
break it,
won.
right?
He auto wins. Yup.
This was a terrible idea.
It was. I apologize for ruining your birthday with my terrible idea.
The worst plan.
It was really bad. All right. So that was
Well, he
unfortunate.
can still hit him though.
No, because
no,
your
no,
power
I think
attack
you
uses
assumed.
your power attack uses all your attacks. So
You can't even, like,
it would have been amazing.
It
Trust
would've-
me, it would have been amazing.
Catchphrase. Hello. Quite big.
The trenchers staying in their hole, or they're gonna go do some stuff.
Nope. They're staying. They're dug in.
They could shoot because they don't lose dug in. So you could drop some fire on something.
I mean, the robot's really the only.
Pretty much. You might. No. And you can't see through the bottom of that. So yeah,
Yeah.
so you could shoot the Juggernaut or the Decimator, which I mean with they do have
Let's do it.
They do have combined ranged attack, which is really cool. So this is an ability that some units have. Basically, you nominate one guy to shoot, and then the rest of his members can add their fire to his shot, and that increases your to hit roll and your to damage roll by +1 for every member that participates.
Okay.
So for example, if 2 guys participate, you get +2 to your attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
If 3 guys do it, you get 3, 4, 4. So like, even though they're only POW 11s, if you combine all 6 of them, for example, you're going to go up to a 17,
Which is
3 off the dice. So
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
worth trying
think they're
out
gonna do
since
that.
you could just do it, and you can see the Juggernaut with everybody except these 2.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to get like a 4-man, and then those 2 guys could shoot something else. Although that guy might be facing the wrong way. So you get 3 guys.
And if these guys tried to shoot this
So
guy.
you can't combine range attack into melee.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's.
So
what
they
I was
could take
wondering what the
individual
melee
shots
was.
if they wanted to. You have a potential to like miss and hit your own
Let's
guys.
do-
Also at POW 11s,
Let's do the 4-person ranged attack
you have
combo.
3. Because this guy
3.
can't see. So those 3 could do it.
He can't see.
Because he's facing this
Oh,
way.
his.
Unless he's facing like that. If he's facing
Our
like that.
Kiko is very particular in our games where we have to have our bases marked.
Well, normally it's by the shoulders. So if you go by the shoulders,
Yeah.
then that guy can see. So you can do 4. So you got 4. These guys couldn't see regardless.
Yeah, no,
because
those
this
guys
thing's
are
too
behind.
big.
Yeah, they can't.
So yeah,
see
so
over
you
it.
have one guy gets to make the attack roll. You can choose who does it. It doesn't really matter for this. So
Yeah,
pick a dude.
He looks like he's a
Yeah,
good shot.
sounds great. So he's gonna get +4 to his attack roll.
Okay.
So he's effective rat 10. So don't roll snake eyes. Perfect. And then POW 11 for the military rifle, +4 from the combined range attack. So he's gonna be a 15. So 5 off the damage roll. So 2 points to the
2 points to the 1.
Better than what you would have gotten out of normal military rifles.
Damage. All right.
And then those guys could drop smoke bombs on themselves if they just wanted to,
Just show
be
off.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll should. I mean, blow those cooldowns, boys. Let's do it.
Smoke.
Good.
Go.
All right, out of control range.
Is the Juggernaut? Probably. But
As much as I would like him to be in control range, he is out. 6 focus. I'm going to power up here. These are gone.
Still no scoring.
So how does Silas work in terms of casting spells from him?
So you don't cast spells from him.
Okay.
So he has 2 different things that he can do. He can use a special action to let your Warcaster gain an additional die on your magic attack rolls and magical damage rolls, and then you discard the lowest die. And then also, as long as your Warcaster's in his command range, you get +2 inches when you cast a spell.
Okay.
So +2 inches of range.
Oh, so no.
So
okay,
it
gotcha.
just works. He doesn't
2
have
inches of
spell slave like some of them
range.
do, which allow him to cast a spell that your Warcaster may have.
Okay. Let's see. Going to start with Kozlov. I'm going to, let's see, charge, boost it so it doesn't fail. So I'm going to allocate here.
You don't even have to boot or charge if you don't want to. You could just walk in.
Oh, I'm charging,
oh,
but
okay.
not in the direction you think I'm
Oh,
charging.
okay. You know, go murder yourself, some poor trenchers?
No, I'm going to reposition and try to get to the zone. So, I think 2 should be enough there, just to make sure that that hits, and I'll scrap a trencher. Hopefully.
I feel like the trencher's probably going to die, yes.
That is the goal.
When that horrifying construction comes down and saws him in half with a saw that's as large as the trencher itself.
Pretty good, not bad. Not
Very
bad.
bloody.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Kozlov. I'm going to cast attack support on the Marauder. That's 2, right?
Yep.
Attack supremacy is 2. That'll allow him to reposition after a charge.
Yep.
And
So as long as he doesn't
Kozlov-
run or fail a charge, he'll get to move 3 inches at the end of his activation.
Gonna creep out here. He has chosen grounds up.
Oh, Kozlov's getting in it. He's bringing the axe.
It's time, and that'll be it for Kozlov.
Be brave, Kozlov. Be brave!
Silas is gonna creep on over here. We're going to charge with the decimator,
Oh, dear.
and that is 9 inches.
So you can't charge, if you're charging this guy, you can't charge that far because once
Oh,
you get past there, you'd be out of melee, so you can only go as far as your melee
Alright,
distance would
I'll
be.
let you position him.
Which
Position him
means-
as far as I can get to that.
So, I mean,
zone.
effectively, you would wind up right there-ish.
Okay.
Then you would turn around like that.
Boost the roll. Trencher defense is Jaime.
Trenchers are, they're very strong. Their defense is 13.
Okay, it's a mat 7, so I need to get a 5. I
That-
do.
You do, yeah.
Yep.
for sure.
And
Now, trenchers don't care about man-sized buzzsaws or giant cannons if you roll a 5 or a 6. So ruin Kiko's day. No, that guy he dies.
No,
he he explodes in a very, very sad fashion.
It's a lot of blood.
Because trenchers do have tough,
Yes.
which we've seen used
I
a
was
couple of
kind of
times.
hoping for a tough roll there, but not counting on it.
All right, so
Oh, trust me, Kiko is the king of tough.
it's done good work for me in the past. The Decimator's charge is done. I'm
Yep.
going to reposition using Tactical
So-
Supremacy 3 inches. That will get my toe right in the zone.
Decimator.
My Juggernaut is going to try and finish off the Firefly or take a swing at the Ironclad. Which one is easier to hit?
The Ironclad's a 12.
Ironclad's 12, Firefly's 13.
Yep, because the Firefly still has got its legs.
I don't like it.
I mean, you
well,
always
I can
punch-
save the
Firefly
punch.
has 2
I'll
left.
save the punch
so
for... So I'll hit with the punch and try to get...
try to finish off a Firefly.
Yeah, so I need to get a 6 on 2d6. So on the Firefly for the punch, that is a
Yep.
hit. I hope I didn't need the axe for that. It is PNS 15.
Firefly is 16.
So dice minus 1.
You gotta roll 3.
I did.
You did.
So Firefly is gone.
wrecked.
He's going to pick up the axe and take a swipe at the Ironclad, which is a dice minus 5. That's a hit on the Ironclad. 22.
To 18.
So dice plus 4.
Brutal.
It's rough. There's no doubt. That's
That's a
even
great
more
roll.
rough.
So that's
More rough. Wow. Birthday rolling on this side, apparently.
Yeah, unsurprised.
15 points of damage to the 6.
Oh,
That's a lot.
that is oodles of damage. And sadness of all sadness, he wrecked your
Hammer.
Quake Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. All right. Let's see if we can do something gross.
Oh, I know what it is.
I know what you want it to be, but I want to try and knock down this Ironclad. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Poor trenchers. I'm kind of curious because I know what I would do, but I'm not.
I know
claiming
what
that it
you
would, be the
would do.
smartest
Yeah.
move.
I think I need to keep focus fire. And since I have chosen ground up, I won't suffer too much. So the Marauder is going to move behind the Ironclad.
Oh, we're gonna pinball with our own guys, are we? Wow.
We're going to get friendly. We're going to combo smite.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. No, I
And-
see what you're selling.
Ping, pong, bouncing off of walls.
Cool.
Let's
That's
see if I
12.
can hit. I get a +2 because I'm behind.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's a mat of 9. So I need to get a 3 on 2d6. Let's see if that is cool.
To just
up, Jerry?
spectate.
I've just been back here the whole
have
fucking
been.
time. Just
You
like,
have been.
"Oh."
It's like so excited.
He literally, when he saw what Kiko was about to do for his turn, Jerry was going.
Did you think that he was gonna try to slam
I
into
thought he was
Maddox?
going to try to
Okay.
slam
That's-
into Maddox.
That's what I would have done, but this is bold. I like
This
this.
is
This is
gruesome.
different.
Yeah.
He's just like, I can't be knocked down, so eat it.
3 on 2d6. That's a hit.
That is a
so
hit.
you get combo smited.
Good. Perfect.
You can literally go nowhere, so you basically just
Bounce.
Get knocked down.
boing.
Ow.
Yeah,
The
you're knocked down.
damage.
So it is additional die because you slammed into a model with an equal or larger size base, and it can't be boosted because you didn't charge and you have no focus. So
Okay.
just 3 dice.
And the PNS is 22.
Yep. That should be double the power of the weapon.
So dice plus
16
4.
6. This is a rough day for the Ironclad.
The right ironclads.
Not as rough as it could have been.
No,
So
that-
12
not-
points
not
of
compared to
damage
that original
to
one.
column.
Kiko
5.
rolled his dice right into a toilet. You know what I mean?
How much did you do, Kiko? Oh, he did nothing.
So it's dice plus 4, and I rolled. It was
A 1, a 2.
5 of 5 because plus the plus 4, so
Yeah.
it was 11 total.
11.
11 to 4.
11 to 4. 4. Stop it.
What do I have left?
What do you have left? You have movement
Okay.
and 2 boxes of hull.
The Juggernaut
Okay.
just had a Warjack
You look rough.
thrown into him.
Yep. So he's going to take collateral damage, which if you look at the Marauder, I believe is also going to be a 22, but you should check. 'Cause
The
I
power
don't
of collateral
normally-
damage is
I
equal
don't
to the
normally-
strength of the model.
Okay, so then it's just going to be whatever your strength is.
Great. So it
it should
is
be a
12. So dice minus 8.
He loves it.
Juggernaut is unfazed. So that is them. That is them. Mechanics.
This is just gross.
Now's the time, boys.
Go, mechanics, go. I don't know what
This is
you're
what
gonna
you've
fix,
been
but
waiting for.
Is it? Is this their moment of glory?
This is their
Don't
moment.
run them through that cloud, just as an FYI.
Well, he's already in it, so
yes,
he's gonna
so he's fine.
He's gonna go through it.
I shouldn't say cloud. I should say that electrical storm.
No, exactly. He was
He was-
exfoliated.
He was already there. Yeah, he was grounding it just fine.
So he will lose a little bit. There. I want to make sure it's not within 4 inches. Any of these.
That's our Kiko.
Hey, he
There's the
lost. You lost the Hierophant last week. He just doesn't want to lose mechanics unnecessarily here.
They knew the risks.
He did. He did.
I'm gonna put him over here. Make sure he's within command. That's fine. Whatever.
Whatever.
That is my turn.
Those two guys are expendable.
Oh,
All right.
what's next?
What is next? I feel like we're gonna see a feat.
Oh, this is going to be gruesome.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh boy.
So smoke goes away. So
Yeah, smoke goes
and then
away.
that electrical cloud goes away as well. So we might as well do some cleanup while we think about what to do here.
Oh, so many great choices. So delicious.
There's a couple of fewer choices though since our jacks are missing arms, Jerry.
But that presumes that jacks are the strength of major mathematics.
She does have a really big sword,
Very
and she's
good
got some
sword.
trenchers.
Well, and she has an arc node.
If the arc node ever gets in range, yes. If she can ever get that puppy to come back to her, like she keeps yelling at it. Like, Lancer, what are you doing? Stop it.
I do what I want.
Lancer don't care.
All right. I don't need snipe on you. I don't think.
I would agree. Although the Marauder is you are in the Marauder's back arc, so you could walk away from it and not have to worry about free strikes. So, you still do have a good ranged option.
Ooh.
I know.
Delicious.
The Marauder took its chances. It was like your hammer's broke.
Okay.
And I don't fear your gun.
Tough choices.
Yes. What do you do when 3 Kador heavies are in your grill?
What do you do?
What's the move? What's the move? The pain train has arrived.
Well, yeah, how are you going to win? I mean, that's the objective, right?
Yes.
Ultimately, Jerry.
I've heard that story before.
We can move these guys around for another hour, but I mean, how are you going to win?
But how are you going to win? What are you going to do here? How are you going to make this, the magic? Kozlov has 2 focus, so a decent amount.
You get a focus too. You just don't. 'cause
His
you're
cortex
far
is
away.
gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, the Ironclad only has movement, so no cortex for
I
him.
didn't mark the
He
most
can-
recent. I
he
thought
can
he still
just
had an
walk.
arm. I'm
Nope, he
wrong.
can just walk.
I'm one twin. Well,
The Reliant has
He did
his
good.
lightning gun, his cortex, and his movement. Just his hammer.
Yes,
is broke.
check under your chair. You get a focus.
all right.
Just him.
I like that.
Yeah, it seems
That,
good.
I mean, that's it. That's it. That's our allocation.
Kozlov's a 17.
Yeah. That's the problem here. Is he looks very small over there,
He does.
but
he
he's
does.
very strong.
He's got a couple of focus on him.
Yeah.
You've
he's
got
some
trenchers, though.
focus.
Don't discount the
Oh,
trenchers.
no question.
Okay.
I think all things considered, you can get 3 ranged attacks on Kozlov,
Yeah.
which
what I'm
might do
thinking.
it.
It's not entirely likely, but
Well, your birthday rolling hasn't shown up yet, so if your birthday rolling shows up,
Well, yeah, it's just like,
I don't know if my birthday rolling is showing up.
I just checked the app. It's here. Birthday
It's being
rolls.
delivered. It's at the front door.
your package has been delivered to the wrong address.
Dude, this fucking
office.
happens.
God
Don't fucking joke about it.
I
All
know.
the time. All the time. All right. All right.
What's happening, Jamie?
Fuck if I know, Kiko.
let's see. Let's math it out. So you hit Kozlov with a 13 boosted. Right. You're looking at
-3.
minus 4. He's a 17.
Oh,
right?
17. -4.
Minus
Sorry,
4.
Looking at the wrong card.
So if you roll a good average, that's 7. He ditches 5 of it. He gets 2. That's it for that guy. Beth gets a shot, probably needing snipe. She's a 12. So you're 5 off with 3 dice. 6. He ditches. He's now taken 3 if he uses both his focus points. Then you've got a 4-man CRA. What's your best odds with the trenchers? You have 5 trenchers left. So 5-man would be a 16. That's not going to kill him. I think it's unlikely because the Lancer can't really get in there. So Kozlov's probably safe this turn because of the 2 focus.
Yeah, that 2 focus is the problem. But
instead, you could feat and go all crazy on him. With even with your broken arms, you're still going to be hitting him fairly decently with 1 die. And them trenchers, they love nothing more than to.
Well, you're probably not going to have much left
do
if
stuff.
you don't feat now.
oh, I know. I know the feat is dwindling in targets.
The cool thing is, though, is the trenchers get it too, and there's nothing more fun than beating back a Kadoran heavy with your bayonet.
The trenches in control range.
Well, Beth could move first.
Yeah,
True.
Beth will be able to move.
About 3 inches.
Did you?
Win again, everybody. Game's over.
Game
She
state!
is
Game
just
state!
Si, senor. 5 V.
I have so many things that I could do here.
I know.
Beth, speak to me. What do you want? What's the best choice here?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
We need to talk about this. Things aren't going great with us right
Things
now.
are kind of rough, but
Planning a rendezvous over there.
I am. This is very silly. This is very silly. We're gonna start with Beth.
Okay.
She's just gonna run.
Okay, so no feet this turn.
No feet this turn.
Just getting out, huh?
Wild. I am totally psyched out now.
These are bold techniques. These are
just like-
zesty techniques.
This is like peace, battle group, peace.
Later, buddies.
The Lancer had it right all along.
The Lancer had it right all along. Okay.
Okay.
So that is her turn.
Okay.
My buddy over here is gonna try to snipe your buddy over there.
Okay, you'll have to walk out of melee with the Marauder first.
Okay.
Just a couple of inches.
So
You got 16 on that? Mm-hmm. Should be
I have
well
2 more
within.
inches
You're good.
to move.
You're good.
Yeah, okay, cool. Cool.
lightning bolt.
Pow! All right, so I am shooting a rat 6. Yeah.
He is def 15, so you need 9.
Hello.
Yep. That's what them focus are for.
Josh, got a roll coming up. It's important.
Roll City.
A very important roll.
Do it. That'll do.
That'll
do.
So that's a arm 17.
Bazap. So off
Brutal
4.
techniques.
Oh, lightning storm. What up, buddy? He's just hanging there with his axe. He's like, oh,
God, if I had-
oh my.
I was so close to a crit.
That's the good stuff.
Good stuff. But still, I like that your caster is standing in lightning. This is good. So, boosting the damage,
Boosting
Okay.
the damage.
and it is a POW 13.
Dice minus 4.
All right, roll good. Roll good.
Stop saying that every time you
Roll
do. I
bad.
will roll. Don't say that either. Whew.
Whoa.
There you
9.
go, 9.
Okay, I'll deny that
Right.
5, and I'll take 4.
Okay, taking
Kozlov.
4.
Good start. Good
To your
start.
mouth.
Popped him.
Mouth
Good start.
damage.
All right.
All right. Our friend the Lancer.
Is he your friend? Is he
Yeah.
the lost puppy, the
Totally.
Lancer? Is he gonna go stab himself, a decimator?
Him good boy.
Good boy. Stab decimator. Now, am I within 2?
Looks like it.
So.
Easiest way to check is like this.
Totally.
You're good.
Oh, it's a freebie. Yeah.
All right.
Stab him.
Word of
Stabby,
advice to any new Warmachine players. 2 inches is a lot farther than you think it is.
It really is.
really long.
Totally super long.
You don't expect it.
I've won games based on me not thinking things were in 2-inch range.
All right, poke him. You're in his back arc, so you get +2.
I like that.
So you're mad 8. You got him.
That's a hit.
Stab.
Any crit on the spear?
No.
Okay,
So 13, 7 off.
7 off.
You got this.
Totally.
No.
Nothing.
That was good try hard.
point.
But
Like
he getting that
No.
sweet cortex.
13 plus 7 is 20. He is a
Cortex
20.
is only the shield.
0.
You're right. No, you're right.
Shield. All
The
right.
shield.
But I did
yeah,
poke
she's
you.
got a
That's-
bash
You gotta
against
poke.
shield.
Gotta poke.
The
And
point was to
the shield
engage
is
you.
only
Yeah.
half an inch.
Okay.
All right,
Yes.
lay trenchers.
What is their base range is 12, right? 10.
10.
10.
Yeah, the base range on their guns
Guess
is 10.
that clip of me saying that 2 inches is bigger than you think is going to haunt me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that clip's gonna go viral.
That stays on the internet forever.
It's my fault. Take full responsibility.
So you'll probably have to move your trenchers so some of them can see Kozlov if you're going to start peppering him with shots.
Trenchers. Let's go on a walkie walk. So this guy can't go super far because he can't walk over this.
You can't move over that now.
Yeah. He
But like
can go around.
effectively, I think if you just moved them, you know, to here, you should be fine because I think you'll have range on Kozlov.
Okay.
Let's take a look. No. So you'll want to go back here. So just
Okay.
go back. Yeah, right to there. And then you'll be good. And these guys move 6, so you should be able to get a few of them in. You might
Yeah.
not get all 5, but you should be able to get, I think, 3
4.
maybe, or 4 potentially.
So we got 6 there.
That trench, he's just going
Be
in.
brave!
YOLO! Alrighty then. Okay. So
All right.
looks like
Some
you can
shots,
do it. You can
shots.
do a 2-man on Kozlov.
It's party time.
So your 2-man on Kozlov, you're gonna get +2 to your attack and damage rolls. So your trenches are gonna effectively be a rat 8. That will do it. What did you need? 15?
7. What do I need?
7 plus 8, 15.
Yep, def 15.
Got him.
Haha! Birthday.
All right. And so then
Very
POW
close.
11 plus 2 is a 13, so off 4.
Minus 4.
Roll good. Roll bad. Just roll dice.
Hey!
Look.
That's good.
There we go.
So I'll
Gruesome.
take
We found
7
it.
points.
Wait.
Spend
So
a focus point to deny
D-
5.
Deny 5.
Yep.
Okay.
So it'll
So
take
2
2.
points.
2 points?
You said 7 points.
so it's
So-
You got excited.
Gotcha.
yeah. So you're off 4, right? Because
Right.
it's 13.
Ah,
So
math.
it goes to 7, and then down 5 goes to 2.
2. I would love that, Kiko.
Do you have any more attacks left?
No. She gets to stab your decimator
I
and
don't
do
have attacks
nothing.
left.
They're out of range. I mean, you
yeah,
could
no, they are.
shoot. You might
Yeah,
be
no,
able
I
to
don't
shoot
have
the
any attacks
mechanic.
left.
Okay, then I will spend that focus on the 2.
Yeah.
Just out of the mechanic. All right, but the Ironclad still gets to go, so he can stand up and slap somebody with a hammer, and
He's gonna.
his broken arms. He can flail his
He's
broken
gonna
arms
flail
about.
a little
Flop,
bit
flop.
around.
Yeah.
It's like a Kermit the Frog sort of scenario.
Remember
gonna
that
flail.
scene in Deadpool where he's like, everybody fears the T-Rex? That's
Right.
what he's doing.
So there's differences when arms are broken, right?
You roll 1 less die on attack and damage rolls.
All right.
So effectively, you'll get 1 die because you have no focus. So the hammer misses. The fist hits.
Hits.
You're a 7. He's a
7.
9. He already
Okay.
does it.
Good job.
Bam! In the
Punch.
face.
1 die versus arm 20.
I don't think that I can do it. Nope.
No, you
Cannot do
cannot
damage.
crack the arm with the fist.
I could meet your arm, but
Okay.
not
Yes.
actually crack.
Yes.
All right,
Cool. Turn.
Kozlov. So
All right.
get his
Still no
focus
score.
back. Going to, so do I upkeep or do I power up? Which goes first?
Replenish focus, power up,
Power up.
upkeep.
So let's see who.
Who gets juice?
No.
Who is a good boy?
Yes. Yes.
That's all right,
Power
because as we've shown, the Marauder doesn't need focus to do its thing.
It's dark work.
So that model's so good.
It's pretty great.
He's just like, I don't care. I'm gonna slam you.
There's a free upkeep from Silas. Do we care about Chosen Ground anymore? I don't think so. So we're gonna drop Chosen Ground. And I will pay 1 to keep up Tactical Supremacy, because I want that Decimator to move about. Then, I'm going to... I don't want to do this.
Just watching those gears turn.
Don't overallocate.
I know.
That Ironclad only has 4 on him.
Right, but the Juggernaut isn't going to deal with that.
Juggernaut don't want a piece of that.
Hopefully.
Okay, now the totality of Kiko's dark vision has been made. It's been made known. God, the 7 seals.
It's 2 enough to keep on Kozlov. He has 11 points on him. It's 2 enough. Do I want to try and take out an arc node? I think I might want to. Jerry, what do you think?
Are you trying to win?
Trying to win.
You're asking Kiko. Anybody else that might be a valid question.
I don't have a charge on Maddox. Not out of range.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I think.
Well, I mean, you can always measure it.
You can always pre-measure.
Will, do I have a charge?
In this dilapidated,
You do not.
millennial-friendly version
You
of
definitely do
Warmachine.
not. If you had your
Millennial
feet, you would, but
Yeah.
you do not have your feet.
I do not have my feet.
You could shoot her a couple times, but I mean,
Not-
she's got all the
yeah,
focus
she
in the
has-
world,
She
so
does.
all of the focus.
She does. She was.
Are we in control?
no.
No.
He's definitely out of control.
Out.
Okay.
In.
Okay. Yeah, I want that Marauder to get that chainsaw ripping. If I lose my Cortex,
If you lose your cortex, yeah.
do I immediately lose all my focus?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could just be like, stab me with your spear thingy. I don't care, and walk into her back arc, and then she doesn't get the shield anymore.
Do I have enough movement?
I don't know. Do you?
I have 4 inches. Does not look likely.
Not for
see
full
it.
back arc.
I don't see it.
I don't think your
No.
big butt's gonna fit back there.
Nope, it's very big.
Some
Very
like
big.
them.
No,
but-
that's if that's
know.
got red paint, then we love it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's see if the Marauder can make all my dreams come true.
Go Marauder.
Yeah, let's...
Who you going after? That's the real question here.
I'm going to...
That's what everyone wants to know.
I know.
Juggernaut, are you available?
Are you good? Everybody's
Juggernaut,
calling
what's
him
your
up on the
status?
phone. His phone is blowing up. It's like it's complicated right now, okay? Don't put me in a box.
Nothing's busted.
He's just fury.
Ralph, I would say that Kiko is winning, although I have done damage to him.
It's definitely he's not going to move in on Beth, which to my mind means that he doesn't feel confident.
His confidence is lacking.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
Let's start with the Marauder.
Okay, we're doing this.
Bam.
Yep. See, this is where your movement not being out is going to pay off in dividends because he's going to miss.
Please don't punchy.
His melee on the pistons is 1 inch. So I'm going to get as far away as I can. So I have a clear lane.
Yeah, don't slam him into your Juggernaut.
It's very pinball.
That would be sad.
Well, no, I just want a clear charge
Yep.
lane on the
Yep.
Juggernaut. Now, the tricky thing is an inch won't be enough.
No, you're
No.
going to need 2.
I will take it. 2d6, Matt 7. Against
Def 12.
Def 12. I need a 5 on 2d6.
Legs are still good. Can you jig out of the way?
Very much
Oh.
can. So that is a combo smite. The number of inches is d6. Jamie, that's not enough.
Nope, it's fine. It's good.
Now,
That is good because now his Juggernaut can't charge.
but can I do 2 points of damage?
How much do you have? 4. You have to do 4.
Okay,
Can
so
you do 4?
22
yes,
versus...
you can, because you already get 4, so it doesn't matter.
The is dead.
And that ironclad is dead.
Ironclad's busted.
That ironclad is obliterated in springs and sprockets.
Juggernaut is going to charge.
Bot on bot violence.
It's a problem.
It's just ugly. There's like oil and tubing.
His def currently
Mechanics,
is...
grease.
Def.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about how you're about to punch me so hard. His def is 12.
Matt's 7, I need a 5 and 2d6. I'm going to go ahead and boost it because I like that fury. Want to make sure that I can utilize it.
Monetize.
I need a 5 on 3d6. This roll is that.
That'll do.
That is
No
exactly
critical
crit.
freeze, but
All right, 3
I
dice.
have everything. 3
Plus
dice.
4 again.
Dice plus 4.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Could be better. Could be a lot better. So that is 11 points to 1. Does that come up Yahtzee?
No.
Nope, not yet.
He's got 2 boxes. He's got a whole
Well-
column left, so he's got 6 left.
I can
With
hit him
Cortex.
easier now, though.
Yeah,
So that's the important
He
thing.
broke his legs.
So he's going to punch.
Yeah, and at +4, +2 dice.
So the punch hits.
Oh, it's a crit.
Crit on the punch
Doesn't
does
matter,
nothing.
Yeah.
So that
So
is
you're off 3.
off 3, 2d6.
Punch.
That's
Oh!
bored. That's garbage.
Cool.
Let's get
One
one
more
more
axe.
axe swing.
All right, let's see. Don't roll snake eyes. Or do. Birthday wishes.
It's only 2d6, not 3.
That's a crit.
It's a crit freeze also, which is a big problem because you're out of control
Correct.
range.
So no shaking. So that model will be nothing next round.
Stationary.
But it still counts as being inside of
It
the...
does. It does.
If it
Provided
survives
he doesn't kill
this.
it, it still counts.
Sure.
I don't need to roll a column die because there's only
Nope.
one column
There's only
left.
one column
Only one
left.
column.
There's only one column.
Gotta do
So dice plus.
You need to roll. You need to roll a 2 on 2 dice.
I can do that.
You have to do the...
Crunch. That is
Yeah,
that's
no,
7.
you
That's
did
more
kill
than
him.
enough.
'Kay.
That one is now destroyed as well.
Okay, so, Will, is this the
Yes.
first point?
So Kiko will score a point at the end of his turn,
True.
and then potentially he will score another point at the end of Jamie's turn if Jamie doesn't put her Warcaster or the Lancer, provided it survives in the zone.
Kozlov is going to GTFO because I don't like that arc node.
Coward.
Absolutely.
So cowardly.
You can tell he's a sheep farmer.
Uh-huh.
Just runs away.
He wants to get home to his sheep.
yeah, exactly.
It's going to 12 inches.
You can hear them bleeding.
Way over there. And as any good Kador lord, the mechanics line up.
Protect me, boys.
This is Kador, everybody.
Get ready.
Line up.
Exactly what happens.
Well, I mean, most of the Electro Leaps are gone now, so you're fine.
Marauder is going to get physical.
Physical?
Uh-oh. Let's get physical.
He is going to boost. He's going to fire up the saw, boost it, come down on the Lancer. The mat is 7.
Got it?
Def on the Lancer is
13.
13, yeah.
13. So I need to get a 5 on 3d6. That is a hit.
All right, and now
I'll
sustained
take
attack.
a Cortex.
You
Point of
will
damage,
if you
'cause
don't
I'm-
break it. If you break the shield, you won't take the Cortex damage.
Well,
So,
let's see what I can do about
You
it.
got to roll column 2.
Got to roll column 2.
You got to roll column 2.
Do I
Or 6.
boost it to try and make sure that it is? Yes, I do.
Sure.
So what am I at right now? So he
So-
is armor
So he's arm 18.
18 versus the saw of, what is the saw? 17, so I'm off 1. Do I want to save it or do I want to try and guarantee at least taking out something?
Well, so at the moment, if you roll column 6, 1, or 2, and do at least 2 points of damage,
Okay.
you break the shield.
I think I'll save the auto hit on the
right.
saw. So -2.
Okay.
-1.
Minus
You're
1?
17, she's an 18.
5.
Gotcha. So that's 5 points of damage to column 2.
Oh, and the shield goes away.
Beans.
The
That is
rip
unfortunate
saw,
for you.
another
It
focus,
is.
the
That's
rip saw
not what I
continues to
So-
chew.
Now down to arm 16 because
Auto
the
hit.
shield's busted.
Yeah.
So that's 7 points of damage to the 6.
No, you're not off 1. You're +1 now.
Plus 1 because the shield's gone. So that is a 9 to the 6.
Okay, still have a
4 boxes. Got a Cortex and right arm.
And that
stab
is
you with a
my
spear.
turn.
All right.
Actually, no. Silas has to beat feet.
Silas has to do something.
So he has to whistle
Yeah.
right away.
I don't want to take, so he's going to run.
You don't run through the cloud.
No.
That will kill him. Just like, this was a bad mistake.
Right there. Now I'm done.
Just charred elf.
But there's no, like, as soon as it hits the thing, he's dead.
So, Kiko scores a point. His turn
Kiko
ends.
has scored a point.
He controls the circle.
Yes, he does.
All right, Jamie.
All right.
Do it. Pull
See
it
what we can
all
do.
out. You got this.
See what we can do. All right. Reread this.
So the Lancer does get a
remeasure
power
this.
up. Finally.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
buddy.
Still
First
has
time.
Cortex.
Look
First
at
time
you.
since round 1.
Yeah.
In her loving nimbus.
Just in the,
That's
in
right.
the embrace. All right.
What do you got, CJ?
We'll see. Honestly, I don't know.
Excitement. Adventure.
All of those things and more. No.
What's happening in Jamie's mind, Jerry?
No idea.
Well, Kiko, I'll tell you this.
It probably doesn't make much sense.
It's a dark garden.
Like a labyrinth. full
Yeah,
of twists and turns.
exactly.
There's
David Bowie's there.
there's an angry minotaur somewhere
Ideally,
near
yeah.
the center.
Just think about that birthday cake.
No birth. Okay. This is kind of. I can measure any time.
You can.
Without hesitation.
It's about 21 inches to Kozlov from there.
So you got him because you. Wait, what's her gun?
Nope.
Her gun only 10. Oh, her
10.
gun's only 10.
I'm an inch short.
I'll hit him with a
It's okay.
snip.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yep. You're an inch short.
He's hurt. He's got some focus.
He's got 2 focus.
He's got focus. I'm not super hopeful, so what we're gonna do is these guys.
Them trenchers.
Trenchers.
He's gonna run past a screaming saw.
No, they're just up to it. They're just gonna be by it.
Oh.
Trenchero.
They're gonna get some work done.
But they're not going yet because she gives them snipe.
Sure.
She.
Are you using your feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I am. I am gonna feed
I mean, technically, you
time
can
to
do
feed.
it at any point.
at any point, right?
Josh, we need to get an animation
Charge
of the word
yourself
feet
a,
that has the
And like a
sparkles on
starlight.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just like the more you know, but it should say feet instead.
Charging yourself a decimator? No?
Sparkles.
Yeah, I think I will.
Because if you feet charge, you could
Yeah.
boink it out of the
I'm
way.
gonna just pop him one.
You don't have to get that close. You could go like right there because you have.
She got
you have
reach.
2 inches.
She's
You have
got
an
reach,
inch.
But
Tempest
like, if
is
she
big.
doesn't
2
win
inches.
this, she's kind of in the storm of it. All right, so what do we have for this? If she's charging,
Def 7. I mean, Def 10.
10. So you need a 3.
10, I need a 3.
You got this.
Easy for Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anything on a crit?
Whammo.
She don't give no kind of shit.
She does not.
Okay.
So you are an effective 16 on this one.
Dice.
And he takes 1 point of
Wait,
cortex damage.
yeah, he takes damage
because you rolled a crit.
Yeah, critical cortex
Nice.
damage.
Blam!
All right,
A zap.
so now,
So now you're 4 off the roll with 3 dice.
and he's untouched, right?
No, you
I
did 2
got
points to him
3
with
points
the.
on him. In terms of Kate or Jack, that's untouched.
Yeah.
His
Polished.
cortex is hurt,
Yeah.
but it's boosted automatically because you charged. So
Yeah.
you
Right.
don't have to worry about it this time.
Okay.
Is she a weapon master?
She is not.
Okay.
That's
Good
pretty
roll.
good. It's pretty good.
Decent
Pretty
roll.
good.
you
So
got?
8 points to the 1, it looks like.
That's a good column.
So left arm's gone. You want the right one.
I do.
And you can beat him back if you'd like. So that would send him back an inch and you'd follow up an inch, which
Would
would
like that,
start
yeah.
to disengage your lancer.
yeah.
She could choose to follow up.
Following up for sure.
Okay.
And then you'll
And
just
then, yep. Boop.
go an inch.
And she's going to smack him again.
Okay. Hit.
So it'll cost a focus, and then if you want to boost it, it'll cost you another focus.
Will do.
So you got
This is, and I'm
6.
feated, right?
Yep.
So it's plus
so
6,
plus 3, so 4 off.
4 off,
So
which
it should be
is
6 to the 6.
yeah, 6 to 6. Oh, that was why I was confused. All right.
Deep cuts.
17 left on him, and you could beat him back again if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do it again.
keep going.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Well, not until you get enough.
Get in there, Beth.
Major mathematics.
That's the only
Beth has
scenario
not
in which
gotten
you should
enough.
She
stop.
never got enough.
Get in there,
Yeah.
Beth.
All
She's
right.
just like hammering this poor fool.
She's trying. All right. I don't want to. I buy another attack and I'm going to boost a hit. So I just took 2 there at once.
You don't need to boost. You mean boost damage, right?
Yeah, boost damage. Sorry.
Okay.
I hit.
You hit.
I boost damage.
Whammo.
Slice.
4 off.
So 6
6
to
points.
2.
That might be mobility.
Yeah, it is. God, you fucking tore this thing apart.
She's very
Beth
strong.
Maddox is a
She's
bad
very
lady.
strong. Do you want to beat him back one more time?
Yeah.
Just for funsies? You didn't roll a crit on any of your other attacks, did you?
Only on the one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah.
just flip him out.
If I
Disrupt
could
him?
just disrupt him.
Well, no,
Or
she could
cortex.
ruin his
murder.
cortex. Destroy his robot brain, and then
Yeah.
he'd be kind of useless.
The Lancer still has movement, yeah?
The Lancer
Hasn't even activated.
The Lancer has
Like his leg
cortex
use.
and right arm. He does
Does
not
not
have
have
movement,
leg
but he can
use.
still walk.
Yeah.
He can't run or charge. So he's just got his base movement of 6. 6.
He's gonna just poke this guy for fun.
Okay.
Just try. Give him a pokies.
Pokey Roberts.
You hit.
Hit him.
You're 16. So
I
4 off.
still have this arm, not the other.
2.
2 to 3.
Come here, Destiny.
Okay, and these guys are
You
gonna
could
run up.
buy another
Oh,
attack if you wanted, because you do have a focus
Oh, I
point.
do have a yeah, sure, sure.
Free focus.
That
Free
free,
focus.
I forget about the free focus.
The
You
free
would.
focus.
It's such a bonus.
Such
You
a
would.
deal. Such a deal.
Hit.
Huge savings.
Wham. All right. Roll good, bad, or indifferent.
3 on 1.
You almost got his cortex.
Almost. Yeah.
Would have been
Almost.
really nice, but
One
One
cortex
column left.
box left.
so the trenchers
Yeah.
are gonna run up.
They can charge in.
They're gonna move up.
It's gonna walk.
Yeah, they want to shoot her or shoot these guys. Sorry.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
No.
wow. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Everything's
it's
fine.
terrible.
Special ladies.
There you go.
It's okay. Nope. It's fine. Okay. Well,
I-
that one's there technically.
I love the idea that you're gonna want to move this guy.
Yeah, he's
over.
just
There you go.
He just keeps.
on their
falling.
back. Like a beetle.
Mechanics, no!
All right, mechanics, get wrecked.
Good job, Kiko. The plan didn't work. They're gonna shoot. Can they all shoot at once?
Well, you'll probably want to do
yeah,
them one at
probably
a
do one at a
time,
time,
right?
yeah,
So they're def 12, I believe, on the mechanics.
I think that hits.
Okay, so we got a hit here.
Yep.
Hit here.
So he just dies.
Yeah.
Dead.
Next.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I have
you
plus
can't
three
fail
power.
to kill. No, it's only on
okay.
your melees, but your gun is
Oh, right.
POW 11 and they're arm 12.
Dead.
So unless you can roll less than 1 on 2 dice, which I haven't seen happen yet, but is maybe possible.
See, now it's just a grudge, right?
Yeah, now it's
now
like,
it's
I'm
just
gonna
about
murder
range.
all of you. Yep.
They don't have a crit, do they?
No.
No.
They will
no,
tell
they
stories of this
They
day.
just have guns. Boom.
Cool.
Trenchers.
So really, I just wanted Beth to be able to see her
That's,
opponent.
oh, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it's
to
about.
watch.
They can
As
lock
she like
eyes.
ruins his jack.
That's
All right.
my turn.
Oh, is this your favorite
So
Jack?
Kiko will score another point, so he goes up to 2
Okay.
because the turn ends and he is going to
So
control
according
the
to
center.
the scenario, if Jamie has no warjacks,
Her Warcaster can still
claim the
contest
zone.
and
Okay.
claim. So you do have to deal with Maddox or block her out until
Kiko.
you get to 5.
1v1 me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he could run up there and just be
yeah.
like, eat it.
Yeah,
1v1.
Kozlov can just run
Yes.
into Maddox. and-
Kozlov, 1v1 Maddox. Battle Royale.
Mid lane.
Fisticuffs. Mid lane.
Meet in mid lane.
all mid. No random.
Past the towers.
I love you, Jaime, but no.
It is her birthday. I mean, does that
Yeah,
count for something?
you owe her this trial by combat.
We're gonna put Fury.
I just really want to see a Warcaster duel. I've never seen two Warcasters just
I
straight
see
up
it. I see it
fisticuffs.
all the time.
I just
It
want
happens. It happens.
Happened with Kiko and I.
It did.
Yeah, it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, which is I do learn, unfortunately, Jaime.
Take Beth down to the to Kozlov's Chopping Emporium.
Yeah, so I got a 9/11 inch. Won't get me to where I need to be.
Not quite there.
The 2 inches,
You need your feet. I know, the 2 inches matters.
not as large.
Not enough.
not that much.
Well, you need the other 2 inches from your feet. You used that prematurely.
Did I? I
Yes.
don't know. Things looking pretty good. Well,
I don't know. I don't know, Kiko. I've watched a lot of games with you so far. I've seen you lose in better positions.
oh yeah, I'm very capable of that. Yeah, we'll drop.
If you
Fury.
could just not kill Beth, I have a really cool idea.
I want to kill Beth though.
But
Kind of what I
That's
want.
my
I
decision.
just have like a really good like a cool thing
what I
that
need
she
to
wants
do
to
here.
do.
What I need to do here. I mean, I think this is your moment to razor wind her to death. That's what
That
needs
is
to happen here.
absolute not.
We already talked
appropriate
about how
time
Razorwind never
to
gets cast.
Do that.
I think it's time to
Will.
do
Right
it.
now?
Come on.
It's
it.
not gonna
No,
happen.
just do it.
Today.
You're not gonna
Will.
hit her with your busted like decimator.
No, but if I, I'm gonna hit with my busted decimator. We're good. Everything's happening. Everything's happening. Everything's cool, everybody. Everything's cool. Let's start with Kozlov. We'll start with Silas getting out of Kozlov's
Lanier?
way.
See, you could have had Silas. Like, you could have put arcane secrets on. That would
Yeah.
give you an additional die in the
Razor-
Razorwind rolls.
The only assassination by Razorwind that has probably
exactly.
ever happened.
You could have been
want
in the
this
books.
to be on?
You could
yeah,
have been
no,
in the books.
I'm okay with
That
that.
would have been on tape. Razorwind for the win.
For the wind.
Yes.
For the razor wind.
Instead, we're just gonna see this.
This lesser.
So disappointed.
I know. I am. I'm horribly disappointed right now.
Let's get Fury on.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
The
saw?
the broken decimator here. Mm-hmm. He's got the boxes that matter.
Oddly enough,
Ripsaw?
Lord
Ripsaw and
Kozlov,
Cortex.
no gun.
That's all he needs.
Weird.
He's got an ass.
Let's see if I can finish this.
Sheep farmers don't use guns.
Come on, Beth.
All right, decimator. Are you the hero we want or the hero we deserve?
Saw coming down on Beth.
Okay.
Boosted.
Oof.
Beth,
15.
I assume, has a lot. Okay, so I need an 8 on 3d6. Come on! That's an 8.
That's 8 exactly. And not a deserved 8. That's like an 8. That's like
Okay,
sticks and stems,
That
man.
was barely an 8. Barely an 8.
the ripsaw still intact.
Yep.
17 on Beth.
I mean, you would miss otherwise, but yes.
16 plus 1.
So plus 1.
So just 2 dice.
I don't need.
You're gonna.
I mean, you
No, I'm
auto
sorry.
hit on everything else.
20
so-
because of Fury.
Exactly.
Yes.
So plus
Plus 4.
4. So that's 10 damage to
10 damage.
Beth.
She's
10
still
damage.
alive.
It's 10 damage to the Beth.
The Beth is still alive.
She just left.
She just has
Six
one
left.
column called Beth.
Right.
just the Beth
The
column.
Beth column. Oh.
Good game, Kiko.
Weird. Beth Maddox sawed in half by a decimator. She'll be back though.
I
Yeah,
wanted a
back.
dramatic end.
And
Exactly.
There it
You
was.
demanded it.
I
All
demanded
right.
it.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll take a short
everybody.
break and we'll be back with
Jerry's next.
game 2. Yes?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes, game 2. Perfect. Evil Horn Satixis ladies. So again, we have added a couple of new things, and Jerry actually brought something that we'll talk about as well because he brought cavalry, which are pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, that's the main reason I put them in my list was so I would have an opportunity to learn the cavalry rules.
Was it, or was it because you knew that you were just going to roll over?
Well,
everybody
no,
with
they
murder
seem
ponies?
like total fucking assholes. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that in Mark II, it's like with some of the throw stuff. There's some of the aspects I could never quite
Right.
get my head around, and then I was able to find success with other types of units. So
And the cool thing is that cavalry has been simplified across the board in the new edition, so it's a lot more straightforward and there's less variation. We used to have like light cav, heavy cav. It's all just cavalry now. So on Eric's side, we added a Necrotech, who's basically a repair guy for them. He also has a couple of cool special rules he can do when warjacks get wrecked, but repair is his big thing. We also added a min unit of Satixis Raiders. These little chicas have like razor whips. They have feedback, which is pretty cool. So if they damage a warjack, they'll deal a point of damage to the enemy caster.
yeah,
So they can kind of like wear down warcasters by destroying their jacks, which is pretty nasty, especially when you combine it with Agathia's Parasite spell. And then we have Flamebringers on Jerry's side. This is the cav unit we're talking about. These are the lighter cav versions. They're also night cav, who are exemplars. But these guys are basically just like female assassins that ride ponies. And they're real scary, especially when you put Ignite on them. And then last but not least, we have the Vassal of Manoth. This guy brings in power to the table. You saw him power get used in the last game with Kiko if you joined us for that one. Basically, you can dole out free focus. He also has a really cool rule called Enliven, which is another ability he can put on jacks. And that allows the jack, when it takes a hit from an enemy attack, well, it's not advancing, so it can't do this while it's taking a free strike, effectively. That jack gets to make a full advance. So you can use that to reposition, to pull yourself out of melee with something you don't want to be in. It's pretty nasty. So a lot of fun stuff there. You also notice that this dude is chained up. That's because most vassals are unwilling participants in this whole thing. So they're often captured arcanists and wizards from other nations.
We can respect that.
yeah.
Can you? I was going to say maybe we could flip this around and Crix is trying to liberate that poor man.
No,
from
no way.
his bonds.
Yeah,
No way.
His shackles.
We always accept fresh bodies.
Exactly.
Yeah, of any kind, living or dead.
And Eric won the role to go first, so he is setting up. We have no AD in this round. So let's talk a little bit about Cavs. So what is Cav special? Well, first, they're infantry on large bases. Obviously, they have big horses. Cav is also like super fast, typically. So you're looking anywhere from speed 7 to speed 9 for the Flamebringers. So they have a lot of mobility. The Cav rules are unique in that they offer a couple of different advantages. So you'll see the little horsey symbol. That means Cav. So Cav models,
All right, I'm good, Jay.
when they charge, they get boosted attack rolls on their charge attack. So they're very accurate on the charge. Also, if they don't charge, they can attack with their mount, so their horsey can punch things, which is kind of cool, especially when you have sidestep like the Flamebringers do. And then last but not least, and probably one of the biggest rules for Cav, is that they can do what's called impact attacks. So on the turn they charge, if they move more than 3 inches, the first time they contact a model, they can choose to do impact attacks. And what that means is that everything within the mount's melee range, which is half an inch, you can make an attack roll against them. So Cav are really good at charging into like a bunch of small base models or really any kind of models that are easy to kill and clearing them out. And then after you make your impact attacks, if you haven't reached your charge target yet, you can keep going. So basically this represents the horses basically running down dudes in their way. And so they can get to places that you normally can't get to if you're just a normal schmo without a horse. With the Flamebringers specifically, one of the cool things about them is most Cav, in fact all Cav, have reposition. So you saw that with Tax Supremacy from the spell where basically Kiko was able to move one of his Warjacks under Tax Supremacy 3 inches at the end of its activation. The Flamebringers actually have innate reposition 5, so at an end of a turn where they didn't fail a charge or run, they can move an additional 5 inches. And that's huge when you consider they have parry. So these models also don't take free strikes. And that's unique to them specifically because they have the parry advantage. They also have Pathfinder and they have Weapon Master. So these girls are just loaded. And Weapon Master is an additional die on all their damage rolls. So that while their sword may be POW plus Strength 9, which seems kind of sad and lonely in a world where you have arm 20 things, they can potentially have 4 dice on the charge. And then you've also got Ignite, which adds +2 to their damage rolls, so they can be 11s, which is about what most of the preeminent Weapon Master infantry have. So these guys are going to be real nasty for Eric to deal with. But you have Satixis. They have whips and horns and all kinds of things.
Horns count a lot.
So you've got this. You've got this. We believe in you.
Is it true that the Satixis Raiders, that's this group over here, if they hit a jack with their horns, the jack is knocked down?
That can happen, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that
Yes,
that applies even to fucking
Critical hit. Yeah.
hulking.
On a critical hit, yes. If they headbutt your
Robos.
jack, they'll get you. They'll get you good. Nothing stops a
It's not about like
headbutt.
force. It's about tripping. And,
Yeah, it's a cool image, definitely.
They also can trip you with their whips. So they have 2 chances to crit knockdown you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The whip has it?
The whip has crit knockdown, and the horns have crit knockdown. So, all in all, they really like to knock their enemies down and then beat the crap out of them. The other thing that's really cool with them is they have gang. So, when a model makes a melee attack against an enemy model that is in another friendly model from the unit's melee range,
Yeah.
they get +2 to their melee attack and damage rolls. So,
Oh, jeez.
they all of a sudden become way more accurate and way more deadly, all things considered. So
That's rad.
They're a real good unit. They're speed 7, which is crazy fast.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
they have
are.
def 14.
So they're very cricks.
They're very cricks.
In that respect,
They're very cricks.
right?
And they're a very popular unit choice among
that's
players.
I was gonna say because that's always the weird thing about the cricks is that usually if you have like the undead zombie
Right.
faction,
They're slow.
That's
and-
like they're tough but slow. Where this is they're not like the toughest,
No.
but they're weirdly like scarily fast,
Yes.
and their death is bonkersville,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, and the Statixis are some of the unique living models in cricks. They are crazy blighted warrior
Witches.
ladies
Yeah.
who have horns growing out of their heads. Like they're wild. They're typically found on pirate ships.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, hey,
just-
we ready to get this thing
We
going?
decided
so.
the shoulders determines
So
front arc.
shoulders typically, if you haven't marked
Some-
it,
some-
shoulders determine front facing.
Some of my statistics are looking.
As
off
long
to the
as you
side,
just
so.
tell people what,
fine.
what
If-
you expected.
If it's
it totally
shoulders,
works.
that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoulders works as well. So, all right. So it looks like we're ready to go. So we're going to place their focus points on their warcasters, and Eric can take it away. And remember, our scenario is training ground. So just to run over it really quick, in case you weren't paying attention at the last one, trial by fire. Sorry,
Trial by fire.
not training ground. Trial by fire. Center circle is the control point. If you have warjacks or warcasters in the zone, and your opponent has none, at the end of the second player's second turn, you will score a point. First person to 5 points wins, or the first person to destroy the enemy warcaster wins. So you got two roads to victory here. With that zone being kind of an important secondary win condition. But most players will still be pushing for that assassination victory.
Death Ripper will run.
Okay. It's so great because usually it's just jacks and it's like, great, they're big, they're made out of metal. You know what I
Right,
mean?
they're hulking.
It's like my 10-inch flamethrower spray from the Warcaster is like fun against jacks.
Right. It sets them on fire.
But until we got units in here, like now we have a thing. I mean, 2 repenters.
To make sure
You
this,
have lots of
this guy
flamthrowers.
getting up out of here is just
No problem.
No problem.
Yeah,
as long as he
I don't
doesn't
think we
stop
can-
on that.
Correct. Yep. So you can run right over it without an issue.
Kiko, did you get some 9 volts and plug in all the batteries? Aw. That's our
It's
Kiko.
all glowy.
That's our Keeker
Everything's
Zord.
lit up. Even a couple of things that you can't see, like there's a light back there in the
Oh
sewer
yeah,
grate.
there's details you can't possibly imagine.
Not exactly.
Yeah, like down in here.
Well, this little piece of shit is already in there.
Well, yeah,
What?
he's fast.
It's my little mascot.
He doesn't get a score until the end of your second.
yeah. Oh,
turn.
yeah, I know,
So,
I
you
know.
You've got time. You've got time. This is what you want him to do. You want him to get close. Get within flamethrower range.
That's right.
Light him up.
Get my Z,
Exactly.
Good thing I have range, or I wouldn't do that.
my FZ.
Run away.
Now, is this the dick with the hell driver and the harpoon?
Yes.
All right.
This guy, yeah.
That would be that specific dick. The one who harpoons you and then hell drives you
It's
to
the,
death.
the Dick Master. You gotta have a spooky ass name.
Is that a spooky name?
Well, as long as I know, it's not spooky unless
Maybe
you
in
say
prison
it.
that's a
It's not
spooky
spooky
name.
unless you say it like in a spooky way. The Dick Master. It's like imagine it said like in
see,
the Saw
I see.
voice.
The Saw voice?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
voice? Mhm.
What do you like?
Like really throaty and phlegmy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if Puffle stuff is ever going to be scary, even said in that voice, though. Welcome to your nightmares, Puffle stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I will give these guys the order of running.
The order of running sounds like a spell.
It's
The order of running?
order of running.
effectively
It's like the worst spell
Oh,
ever.
oh, dude! Don't talk about the necrotech.
The Necrotech? What about the Necrotech? What would you like to know about the
because he has a
Necrotech?
bonkersville ability, so that if you already know about Crix, it's not a huge surprise to you. But if you don't know about Crix, and if you've been watching the
Sure.
games, then you don't know about this type of shit.
Truth. Okay, so when a Warjack's destroyed in his command range, which is 7, he gets a scrap token, right? Now, before making a repair roll, he can spend that scrap token to add +2 to his repair roll, so he can use those extra parts to heal his jacks better. The thing you're talking about, though, is that he can basically make bomb zombies.
Yes.
Which are called scrap thralls. It's a special action.
Got him ready to go.
Oh, you got him ready to go. Good. when he does it, he can use a scrap. He can use one or more scrap tokens from the model, and then he rolls a d3, and he makes that many scrap thralls.
Right.
Scrap thralls are ridiculous. Basically, they try to give you hugs, and if they successfully hug you, they blow up.
Yes. And so the person they blow up on is a POW 16.
Correct.
Even before you throw a dice, it's 16.
Yes.
And then immediately around that, it's POW 8 hits for everybody.
Yes, even if they miss.
Yeah.
You still take the POW 8.
Yes, it's true.
The POW 16 only on the hit.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's, if they can't hug,
they're pretty gross.
They
They're
get
pretty
sad.
Gross. Yes.
man, this is quite the front here, Mr. Blandon.
You got a
It's
lot
fine.
of stuff to deal with.
We want to have a little chat.
spooky.
Parlay. We want to parlay.
It looks awesome.
parlay.
No, that's not what's happening here.
The
One
other-
of your dudes has a mechanical scorpion tail.
It's
Instead
for
of an
back
arm.
scratching.
How does
It's for
that
back
not?
scratching.
How does that not say I'm here to talk?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you come
It's
in,
like, here's the comparison. Look over here. What do we have? You know,
dude with-
majestic,
right, dude with
majestic
fire
pipe
fists.
organs. You know what I mean?
You have a bunch of fire, so that they know they know you're coming.
Is going to get Hell Rot, so he can retaliate.
And he gets +2
Plus
arm.
arm. Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing about the scrap thralls is even if you shoot them, they'll still explode. So they blow up no matter what you do.
yeah.
There's no avoiding.
The only
it.
way to stop it is to fucking kill this, is to stop the manufacturer. You have to stop it at the source.
Because I have the focus, I'm going to give this little lady Parasite.
That's just rude.
Hey, her body is
Right.
to serve the Dragon Father.
Remind me about Parasite.
So Parasite,
It gives, so she gets -2 arm, but I get +1 arm.
-3.
-3. Yes.
Yeah.
So
so the whole unit now has -3 arm though, which is kind of inconsequential because
true.
they're already arm 11. So like
Yeah.
really you
Yeah.
weren't gonna not kill them anyway.
Right.
it's just if you happen to shoot,
But yeah,
at her somehow,
for the
Yeah.
moment, Agathia's just loving +1 arm at the
Yeah.
expense of her dudes.
and that will.
Oh, I get it. She did it
Vanish.
on them.
Yes,
You're a bad
Well,
lady.
you're out of range.
it's classic. It's classic.
it's
Crixian
Crick's.
tactics
Yeah, exactly.
here.
It's
Yeah.
like Crick's classic.
And then vanish forward. All right.
Original-
No feet first round this
No
time.
feet. All right,
Original
sounds good.
recipe.
All right, I'm good. I'm done.
All right. There's a stack of 7 focus there. I'm going to power up, which is just to say I'm going to give a focus to all these dudes. Now, moving from down here up here out of this gully.
I don't think we're counting it as anything. So.
It's just like, hey, I'm just
do it.
I'm just going to jack it up and
No
get
problem.
and get rail.
Exactly. And
Okay.
Just do some
Less.
parkour.
Like if you tried to go up this, that would be a thing. Probably.
Yes, probably.
Exactly.
Unless we want those to count as hills, but that's the gentleman's agreement between you guys.
Exactly.
Is
So
it a hill? Is it something more?
exactly. Let's ask the big questions. So I am going
I doubt we're gonna
to
get over there. Unless
take-
maybe his horses run over there. They move a lot.
I'm going to take
They-
a look at some spells. I think that'll happen later. I'm going to activate Malachus, the Burning Truth. I'm going to move him up here. I'm going to cast a spell called Ignite on the Flamebringers. The mounted Daughters of the Flame over
Yep.
here.
Gives them +2 to damage rolls on their melee attacks, right?
Exactly. That's right. That
Now they're
costs
super scary.
Exactly. Ignite costs 2. Gonna move that over here. Everybody else has their juice. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I've never had access to this type of movement before, so I'm just gonna see how it works.
All right. So
You're telling me I can move these 9 and it's okay?
Well, I mean, you can advance them 9. If you want to do a press forward to run, you can advance them 18.
that is so insane.
Now that said, even after you move them 9, they get repo 5, so you can move them an additional 5 inches after you end their activation.
That's right.
So you're still looking at 14 inches without running, which is just bonkers crazy.
Okay, so I'll have them over there.
Do you want to repo them 5 inches forward?
Well, they can. I mean, I guess I can repo them such that they get cover from this.
Sure. I mean, you can move them 5 inches in any direction you want. you have all the options basically.
It's so weird. I don't have anything like that. And I don't play cricks either, right? I'm used to jacks go 4 or 5.
These jacks go
God
6.
damn it.
They go 6, Fury.
Exactly.
Heads up.
We're gonna scooch.
Imagine I had a jack here or something here. Would these guys be protected from charging from this because of the
Yes.
like they couldn't?
Well, you can't move over.
couldn't
this
squeeze
for sure.
through.
I can't even
Correct.
see them over
Okay.
that.
All right.
So,
Well, yeah, okay.
Because I need to be able to target them to do the
Right.
charge to begin with, right?
Okay.
But I can't move over it either.
Yeah.
I can't spray over that either, which is what we determined last
Correct.
time. So,
Oh, because it's not a wall.
Well,
It's tall.
If,
It's a-
yeah, if you
it's
can't
infinitely
see, if you can't
tall.
see the model
right?
volume.
Imagine it that it's like actually like a marble column that
Yeah.
extends throughout the entire universe, and that's the height. That's where I went wrong. Hierophant is attached to my Warcaster, and while it's around, he can cast spells 2 inches longer, which is great. You can also heal him. The Harmonious Exaltation is something I'll handle next turn, because I don't need to do that yet.
He's hanging out with his buddy.
Yeah, he's just kicking it. He's like Flavor Flav essentially, right? That's what he.
Which
That's
one's like Flavor Flav?
the Hierophant is
Okay.
like Flavor
It's
Flav,
like Flavor Flav.
except he has a sensor
Right. Yeah.
instead of
Instead of a clock.
exactly. We're gonna grab our this Repenter over here, move him up there.
Okay.
We're gonna grab this Revenger.
We're gonna run.
No, I don't think so.
Being very cautious.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
like
see.
it.
We're gonna see how this goes. Because if I move him out, he's just gonna get chewed up by all these weirdos, right? And these are weirdos.
It's possible. They are weird.
Take a look at this. These
There's
hot
no question
topic
that
Be
they're
culturally
weird.
sensitive. Come on.
looking motherfuckers.
It's hot topic loving robots.
Okay, I'm here.
Is that thing in the middle centered? It's pulled more that way. Not that it's fine. Whatever.
What?
It's like way far this way.
Castigator.
No.
It doesn't really. That's equal to whatever.
It's gonna move up. This dude.
So which
the Avatar of Menoth, or
which
not the
one-
Avatar, the Vassal of
Which one of
Menoth.
your guys have the what is it? The blazing ash thing that affects living models.
So
My Malachus is affected by that at all times. You mean
Malachus-
Ashen Veil? Yeah.
Malachus
So living
and the
models,
Castigator.
and the Castigator. So they're constantly surrounded by
All right.
smoke and incense, 24/7.
So I gotta keep away from the raiders.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Ladies are very sensitive.
You just take a minus.
they
Yeah.
don't like that.
Well,
too harsh.
Well, what it does is it makes it a dangerous workplace.
Right.
Right. It's an OSHA thing.
Yeah.
So the Avatar, or not the Avatar. Don't worry, I'll bring the Avatar out. You're gonna love it.
We're gonna have to at this point.
It's gonna be
you
sweet.
keep mentioning the Avatar.
Dragon Pup, I'm going to remember Harmonious Exaltation. Think about that. So I'm going to throw Enliven on the Castigator in case they want to bite. So basically, Enliven,
Yeah.
Eric, means
Makes it
that...
extra tasty.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it zesty,
Okay.
like the Spice Weasel.
Spice Weasel, yes. That
No, what it
missed
does...
out on that name.
What it does is that if it takes... when you attack it,
Yeah.
the next time it suffers damage from an enemy attack while it's not advancing, immediately after the attack is resolved, it makes a full advance. So it's something to consider. And then I'm going to bring...
Not damage, just attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So if I had range, if I was like Signar and I shot at him, he could keep coming.
Yep.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
coming, you can walk away. You could decide he didn't want to deal with you anymore.
Yeah.
So many jacks going out of control area this day.
Oh, no.
Blows my mind.
I got Jax in control area for real. But he has his own mission. I'm complete.
All right. What am I doing? All right. No, stuff on the little guys first, right?
Focus on your
Focus on
so
my
focus
caster
comes
first.
off your caster, focus goes on your caster, then focus on the little guys, upkeep, all that
And then
stuff.
upkeep. Okay. So off.
Those
on-
steps are kind of mutable,
well,
really.
It's good to try to, maintain some. I will let the parasite go away just for.
I just needed it for a little bit, girls.
Just for a little. Well, these
Just
guys
for
are
a little
getting
bit.
close. I don't want
Just for a little bit.
Not that it really matters.
It's
just like-
It's just for fun. You just want them to know you can do it.
Right. You should be like, look,
Actually,
I needed
no.
a bow.
I am gonna leave it. I am gonna
You're
leave
gonna leave it up.
I changed my mind.
Okay.
I changed my mind. That's too focused.
Life is cheap in Cricks. We need spare parts.
I'm gonna leave it. Is that right? Yeah, 5 left. Okay. All right, and then you're still too far away. Look how far away you are.
It's true.
He did not rush forward.
Van de Beest, choir. I consider the choir auto include. I think choir is probably the
They're
coolest.
strong.
Probably the
Pretty strong.
coolest thing Manoth has going for it. But I wanted to try some different stuff this time. But they'll definitely be here. Believe
Can
it.
I control the circle completely?
Well, right now you do control the circle.
Well, no. But I mean, like,
Can you
can
keep
I
him out
shut
of
him
it?
out? That's the question.
You can try.
So those don't count for you.
They do not.
And your little
his
hangers-on guy doesn't
Hierophant.
count?
Yeah. Flavor Flav does
little-
not count.
His little dudes do
All
not
right.
count. Yep.
Do I want to try to do that? That seems dangerous. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I guess you can just hold on to that.
I mean, scoring does start at the end of his turn, so you could get a
I
lead
know.
on him.
I know.
Force the issue.
I'm gonna try it, Jerry. I'm gonna try it just because
You have
those
to.
other two took so long,
Well, no, it's fun.
and I do have to fly to San Francisco tonight.
It's fun. This is honestly like I think that's Warmachine. That's
gonna
just as
go
much Warmachine as
This guy
as being sneaky.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Straight for the throat. Do it.
got 12.
You could also use your feet if you wanted to
I
vanish.
could.
It won't save you from the sprays, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You might
sprays,
want to
sprays
save
are
the
going to
feet.
happen. Do you have much range? You know,
No,
shooting.
he has
Yeah.
sprays.
Melee,
That's it.
spray,
Stealth's not really
and
an issue.
arc node.
All right. I'll save that then. All right. He's gonna move. If he slams, but he doesn't get to move into my space generally, barring
No.
some
Yeah,
special
if he
thing.
slams you, he'll bounce you back, but he won't be able to go toe in.
All right.
So if you're really trying to like block him out, you probably
I'd go
wanna
farther
like,
to, like-
a little bit like there.
Okay.
Although he can't get over the wall to charge you in any way. So honestly, you don't have to worry about a slam
True.
because he doesn't have Pathfinder.
True.
The Satixis are right here.
Yes.
The Citixis Radar.
They're hiding. They're in behind the screen. I'll bring them out in a minute.
Radar.
All right, this guy is gonna run.
The best part, Vanderby, the best part about the choir, in my opinion, is that it's like different songs for different problems, different different
Like
songs.
true working men would.
Well, you know exactly like
Yeah.
different. It's like, oh, okay, well, Signar sucks. You know what I mean? Like, here is my anti-Signar
yes.
song.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do this, but we're gonna try.
You're
We're
gonna try to hook. You're gonna try to hook.
No, I'm just trying to like block
He's
it.
just blocking you out. That's all he's
Trying
doing.
to block it.
I mean, remember your Satixis run 14. And
No,
they
I know.
Also can get in the way.
I've considered using them as pure like.
Yeah.
Like that's not really their purpose,
they're
but
good gap fillers.
but they could be-
They're a great jamming unit. I mean, a lot of people will
Yeah.
use them.
Well, I mean, they'll get ground
for
up,
that.
but
Yes.
all you need is one turn, right?
They will slow
Right.
you down
Well,
because they
I
also
need a
have
couple
reach.
turns, but
So
yeah,
and
that's the
nothing's worse
scariest
than trying
thing.
to take a free strike from them and having them knock you down.
Oh no, yeah, that's the scariest thing about them is that they're warrior models
14.
with a bunch of reach and weird crits.
Can't quite
Yep.
get all
I've
the
seen
way
one or two
over there.
people try to run past them and get knocked down ignominiously.
All right. He has 14. He can
Thought
go-
you were a
He can go
hero.
pretty much wherever he wants.
Oh,
Pretty
they're fucking super fast.
He's gonna go. I have to like block him from even getting a toe in there, or is it completely in there? If he has
You
even
have
a
to
toe,
block-
he
you have to
blocks
block
me
him.
from
Yep.
getting.
You have to make sure you can't get a toe in.
I don't think I can do that. Well, we'll try. Well, at least
Yeah, wherever
force
you
the
place
issue.
him, I mean, it's about where I can get a nub in,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
At least force you to like force you to put a nub in there somewhere.
Right.
All right, this guy.
I'm cool too.
It's fine.
Hey guys, wait for me. Come.
You're just gonna help me make some
Check out my cool arm.
little bomb.
You're not gonna make bomb guys.
I got a great arm, everybody. Look at this weird arm I got.
He's got a shield too.
Necrotech is really not.
He's
just hanging out.
Waddling forward.
Yeah.
Just remember, he has to be within 7 inches of one of your destroyed jacks to be able to claim that sweet scrap token. And then you can win via scrap thrall. Everybody's dream.
That's the fantasy.
Exactly.
That's, do they
That's
count?
the brass ring. Do they count for what?
I
mean, killing a
to,
caster.
no, to live on the
No,
They're not warjacks.
that's what I'm saying.
Except
Like,
Kiko.
you got to get the caster kill with the scrap thralls. Nothing
Oh
but
yeah.
scrap
No.
thralls.
I mean, that's on tier with like the Resnick,
Exactly.
like enemy warcaster rack.
Yes, when you get to rack somebody with Resnick, it's a glorious feeling.
I knew some Menoth guys that had like racks set up for specific enemy casters they hated. It's like, here's my Alistair Kane.
That's right. I've racked
Fuck
him.
you, Alistair Kane.
Deal with it. There's nothing sweeter than, effectively crucifying the guy who's made
I
your
don't know why I
life
didn't just
miserable.
run. She could have run, but whatever.
She could have. But vanishing is so much cooler.
It is cool. Keeps.
She's like sauntering forward and then bloop. All of a sudden she's there.
All right, these guys. They can go like wherever they want, pretty much.
Anywhere within 14 inches.
Yeah,
yes.
within 14.
Not anywhere.
Well, okay.
That would be
All right.
cheating.
All right.
Just remember that as a unit, you have to keep
Within
all of the
7
members
of-
within
yeah.
the command of the leader, which is 7.
This table is rocking.
It's a little bumpy.
Dude, if the table is rocking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do come
Just be careful.
Oh,
I'm
just be careful.
because people work really hard on these models.
These
and-
models are really expensive and we don't want to break them. Be aggressive, but not too aggressive.
Yeah, don't be a fucking dick about it. Jeez.
So, as a suggestion, just because you have a front 180, if you do this, then you'll still be able to go that way.
Right. I keep looking at the heads, but it's the shoulders. I tell you.
That's all
Or wait.
There you go.
So wait, what is that? That's for so they can.
So
you know that we're
you can see both the horses
I
and
gotcha.
you can see
I
this
gotcha.
way.
Okay.
So like if he comes in there with his jacks, you'll still be able to do the jacks.
Alright.
If your backs are to the camera,
I don't know. These
basically,
horses could like come all the way around.
They
though.
could, and then you'll have to deal with that. But that's all right.
This guy's gonna go like more like this because he doesn't fear those guys too much. Maybe like that. All right, these guys are gonna go in here. Where is even your shoulders? All right.
Sweet.
I am done, Jerry.
Okay, you've created
Deal with it.
a really exciting scenario here. All right.
All right. So.
So let's first of all,
Yep.
I'm gonna get my juice back,
Yep.
my groove, for lack of a better term.
Fill your mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Your Menite mojo.
That's right. And then I'm gonna give juice to those warjacks who are in my zone. Who are in my special
Like
special
all of them
zone.
except that poor repenter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gone forever. I got more. It's fine.
Black hole. Let's have this giant glowy thingy.
Okay.
This thing.
The furnace? Oh no,
Yeah,
the
blocks
water
me.
tower thing.
The water tower. The empty water tower blocks me.
That's in case there's flying.
Exactly.
Guys.
Well, also it just makes it so I have to lean over the table awkward like to see what's happening.
Okay. Now, should be able to give him another juice. Okay. He doesn't need anything there, I don't think.
You upkeep and ignite.
Yeah. Spend one. Okay. Do these guys have anything weird where if you get close to them, they automatically hit you? This does happen sometimes. You know
Nothing
what I mean?
weird. No retaliatory strikes. No kind of crazy riposte.
It's all during their turn.
Riposte.
Then they make you feel pain.
Yeah, then you don't like it. All right, I think that's gonna be it.
Light up the world, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's see. Can do. Okay. Let's do a couple different things. So this does not have reach,
Correct.
right?
Well, so 2 inch, ½ inch, 1 inch,
Exactly.
2 inch.
But he doesn't,
correct.
right?
It's ½ inch.
Okay. And what's the reach on here?
1 inch.
1 inch. Okay. Let's hear. I'm going to start out. God, there's so many cool things to do. But some of them are easier than others. So I'm just going to move this guy his 5 inches.
Okay.
Now, if I walk up to here and then just pick this jack up and throw it at the caster, what happens?
So first you'll spend a focus for the power attack.
Right.
You'll have to hit. If you hit, because you have 2 open fists,
Then you fight.
you will get 2 dice.
And then
add
if
your
any
strength
fists.
against his 1d6 to his strength.
Right.
If you equal or beat his roll, he doesn't beat your roll.
Yeah.
basically. You then can choose to either throw him wherever you want,
Right.
or you can throw him at a target. So if you throw him at the caster,
Right.
for instance, you will then make basically a throw attack roll,
Mm-hmm.
which uses your mat, 2 dice. You can boost it if you want, just like any other roll. If you hit, then basically he goes base to base with the target. They're both going to be knocked down, and she's going to take a collateral damage roll equal to your strength for being hit by a thing.
Right.
If you miss, then he's going to deviate. So he may still hit her, but he might also miss.
Okay. All right. God, there's so many new options because of the ranges. I don't know. It's very exciting. Anyway, so I'm going to have my Vassal of Menoth empower this Castigator. Right? So that allows me to grant it 1 focus. Right? Isn't that true?
Yep,
Right, cool.
yep.
Then I think that I'm just going to charge this guy
Okay.
and just try to
punch him?
wreck him. Just try to beat the shit out of him.
Enliven is also gone, so that token can go away because it only lasts for...
Exactly.
Yep.
And that costs 1 to do that, right? To charge. Okay, so I'm going to put him in the mix here.
Just make sure you're within 1 inch.
Got it. Okay. Now, what's the defense on this bad boy?
13.
That's great. That's very high for a check. The mat.
Like you said, they're fast.
Exactly. The mat on the Castigator is 6, so I would need to roll 7 on 2d6 to hit this jack.
That's like average.
Yeah. No, I don't like it. But here, so I'm gonna boost.
Boost, okay.
Oh my god.
So, Arcurix, the defender's total has to beat the attacker's total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the worst. So that's the same
that
as
roll was bad.
that is
roll was
authentically bad.
It was really bad.
So now I guess I'll just dump the rest of my stupid attacks on these jerks. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna change targets. What's his defense?
This
even
guy
better?
has a better
He's 14.
defense because he's a small, tiny, dog
Okay.
monster.
Well, here. Wow, this is already this has already gone to hell.
No, you've got this. You're gonna be fine. You're
Nope.
fine.
That's where you're wrong. So I'm going to use my other. Well,
So
the
you should
charge
have
consumed
another-
all initial attacks.
No. The charge doesn't consume all your initials. So
No.
you still have 1 extra fist.
Okay. 6,
So 12.
6, 12,
You
no
missed.
hit,
You need a 7.
right?
And now you can buy additional.
This is the fucking nightmare. All right, now that hit, let's see if anything happens. What's the armor?
17.
So you're 1 off, I believe.
16, yep.
But he's on fire.
Exactly, yeah, I guess that,
Whoosh. And that matters on Crix jacks. Unlike those silly Kador jacks.
right.
Oh, Jerry.
2 points of damage to 6. I mean, I guess you're on fire.
Small victories. Well, so far,
That went,
What
that
a
went well.
plan's going well.
That went
What a
well.
nightmare. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to charge from here
I was a little worried about that guy. He looks very big.
to here, right?
Okay.
So you can't charge over the linear obstacle, but I'm sure that you could just walk to him
Yeah, I guess that's true.
because you don't have Pathfinder. But yeah, you'll totally be within 2 of him, so you'll be able to whap him with your halberd,
My whapper.
your whapper, your whapping stick.
But I want to be whapped in return,
Yes.
right?
So just stay completely within 2, because you have 2. So here you go. Just back up a little bit more. A little
There you
bit
go.
more. There you
Well,
go.
yeah, that's what I mean,
Because you don't want to. You want to make sure that if he comes to engage you, he'll take a free strike.
helpful.
Yeah.
But if I need to be closer than that.
Nope.
That's too far away.
Well, if you want to hit him with your shield, then yes.
I don't want to be. I don't want to hit with my shield.
Yep, you're good.
I want to be within
Yep.
what I can hit him with.
Yep, you're good. Because that's 2.
But he can't hit me back because
Correct.
it's an inch.
Yep.
Trust
His
me.
is half.
I want to be closer.
Okay.
As long as he can't hit me back, it doesn't matter. So, I have 2 focus, but I can stick him for nothing, theoretically.
You get your initial attack for free.
Yep.
He is def 14 though.
Right? So the Revenger, Mat 6.
8.
I'll stick him 8. God, I feel like I have to boost to have any chance of hitting it all. That will hit.
did.
Okay, now that sharp pokey.
Your weapon stick.
Yeah, exactly. The halberd is 13.
14.
14 is the armor.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
Oh, it's
you
fine.
Got it. So 5 to the 4.
Okay. I have 1 more focus on there. I'll just try to hit for free.
No.
6, nope. Okay. Cricks.
You almost got his arc node. They're very dodgy.
Yeah, God,
Very dodgy.
you're not kidding. Okay, so now I'm going to activate the Hierophant, and I'm going to use Harmonious Exaltation so that I can get a spell for cheaper.
Do you want to move the Hierophant before you do that?
I feel like he's okay.
Okay.
I could put him down in this hole, I guess.
I mean, you could.
Here, you go down there and think
Hide
about
in the hole.
You think about what you
You
did.
go down there
You think about what you did.
in the smelly, gross sewage hole.
Exactly. And
You keep singing. You keep exalting me harmoniously.
exactly.
Piece of trash.
The sewers are good for acoustics.
Exactly.
It echoes.
Yeah. It just comes right
Just
out.
comes out
It's
through
like
the entire
it's like medieval
facility.
architecture, cathedral.
Exactly. Let's see. Is that good? I think so. Open fire is a target warjack, and this is in its control range. Can immediately make 1 basic. I'll try to do that. I'll try to get another basic attack out of this and see if I can hit on that. Much better. That's 8 to the 4.
That is way better.
Okay.
You almost got his arc node.
Yeah. One of these
And
days.
his right arm. You're
One
real
of the-
close. If the fire does well for you next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Cortex, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Cortex and right arm. Yep.
I was like, yeah, it doesn't have an arc node.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to activate this friendly character right here.
Cool.
At 1 inch.
Yep. 1 inch. Oh, it's spray time.
It is.
And 2 inches on this guy, so make sure you stay out of 2 on him, because he has 2 inches.
Stab. Stab.
A little more. There you go.
Okay. Now, let's see how many of these crazy whip witch people.
And what you probably want to do is end your move over here, and then you can
And just get it
spray
linear?
that girl, and then you'll get.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll give you the jack plus
There we go.
3 or 4.
3?
So, yep, you got 3 of them.
Okay.
The jack plus 3.
Okay, so basically, I use that. I use that whoosh attack, right? For lack of a better term. And
Your flamethrower.
is it individual attacks on each character?
Yep. So every model that's covered by the template, you're going to do an attack roll against, and you can boost each one as you will.
Right.
So, Inflictor is Def 13.
Okay. So he's Def 13. That should be easier, I guess. So the Repenter here is Rat 5. So I need 7 on 2 dice.
You need 8.
8.
Because 13.
Yeah.
You got this.
Let's try. What's the def on these?
14.
It's
So
all
you probably want to boost on. Well, the thing is, if you boost on them, they'll definitely die if you hit them.
right.
So
It's something to consider. I'm just gonna try on this guy here.
Okay.
So it is 5 plus.
We believe in you.
8.
There you go.
13.
Okay. The spray damage is 12 plus nothing.
He's on fire though.
Yay!
You set him on fire.
Yeah, he'll be
things
mad now.
matter. These
He'll be
things
mad
matter.
now. Okay, so I'm gonna boost here,
Okay.
and that's def 14. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need 9 on dice.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She just gets burned.
So she catches on fire
Yeah,
and does
she's-
not like it.
She's arm not good enough.
Right here. One more boost on the next one.
Yep.
Jeez.
That was impressive.
He gets real burn.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
There's your rolls that you needed earlier.
Honestly, those are the rolls I'm going to need right now in this next one.
All right, make it happen.
No.
No. She dodges. She sees her 2 friends get completely
stands
burnt
in their
alive.
shadow.
She's
That's
just
right.
like, you can't hurt me.
Now, if I miss, do they still get critical fire?
No. You have to hit.
Any
to-
fire? No fire?
You have to hit to set them on fire. So, no fire.
Okay. Right, so now you're doing that, and you're doing that, right? Oh no, I'm fucked. All right, so let's see. So now these horse ladies. Let's see what the deal is on them. So they can roll 9 inches.
Yep. You can also, you've got at least 1 charge if you really wanted to take it on that guy.
Yeah, I could.
Or you could run 18, or you could move 9 and repo 5.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'll
all-
run. I think
all
I'll,
the options
No, I
in
think
the
I'm
world.
gonna run 18.
He's gonna run behind him.
Yeah, just run all the way to the other side of the
like
map.
it. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I'm in your deployment
Secret
zone.
things here. You can't come here.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right. So this is with 18 inches. I should be able to get all the way behind these here.
Yep. That's real fast.
And he still gets his 5-inch.
No, because he ran
Not when
no
he runs,
repo.
okay,
Because you can't run and you can't fail a charge to get repo.
Got it.
So if he charged somebody, went his crazy 12 inches, then he could repo 5.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, that looks legit.
Right.
Yeah, because the vessel did empower, right? Yep. Agreed.
All right. Bing. You.
So you have some fire rolls to do before
Yes, sorry.
technically you would put out the focus.
And it's
1 or a 2, it goes out.
1 or 2. So I'll do the
The big guy.
Reaper first.
Nope.
6.
Burns. Do
Okay,
it, Jerry.
So that's dice minus 5.
Yep.
7, 8. So 3 to the 6.
2, 3.
Nice.
All right.
And I got more of that heat over
And
here.
then, yeah. Inflictor. No.
Burns. All right, roll big.
Same def or same arm over there. 17.
He
has
has
a shield. Does that
so
count
19.
for fire? Okay.
Does it count for fire? So 12 plus 9.
21.
21.
2.
Yep, 2 to the 3.
All right. Whoosh. Ow. Fire's hot. Someday I'll teach you about corrosive. But not today.
You ain't got
Not
none of that
today.
sludge.
All right. So barring something else, at the end of this turn, I will get a point. end of my round.
Exactly, and you need 5 points to
5
win.
points to win. All right.
So yeah, so you did score, so you have 1.
No, good.
Because it's end of Jerry was second player.
Oh, okay. So I
End of
have
his
1 now.
second turn.
Okay.
Yep. So you have a point.
First blood. Well, no. First point. Okay. What are these guys doing? All right. Now I will let this go away, so we can put it on a better target. We're gonna work on that guy. That guy is just out of both my ranges, right?
Yeah, something I did not notice last time, I forgot to do this, is I did not leave all of my dice
charge your dice
with the 6
Yeah.
facing up.
Yeah.
That is a
And
mistake.
It's obviously it's an issue. Josh, if you could please show my dice tray. This is what you're looking for, new players. You're looking for a situation, and you know some people call this mysticism. But it's just a fact that if you want, you have to train the dice to know which is the good face.
Opportunity.
I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
Nope, places do not provoke free strikes.
Okay.
It's only when you advance
Yes,
out.
I used the wrong words.
That's all right. I understood what you meant. They're basically the same thing.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm excited. I had forgotten how. I gotta be straight up honest. I was with you obviously Kiko as well. Josh back. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bud. Yeah, I had forgotten how spooky. Again,
I can walk up
yeah, right.
and start wailing on something. Like there's no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to charge.
You don't have
like
to charge.
that's
All right,
You don't
yeah,
have to do. You just
All right,
just use your combat
making
action
sure.
for attacks, and then you make all your
want
initial
to-
melee attacks. Scrix is spooky. They're
well, no, it's the
terrifying.
deaf.
What?
Yes.
It's the fucking deaf.
They're very speedy. They're very fast.
Well, the speed is one thing, but like the deaf, like I'm used to like the fight that I like is with Kiko, where
Where
it's
you
like
don't have to worry
well,
about
the
rolling to
first
hit.
the first part, the rolling to hit part is free,
it's basically inconsequential
right?
until you roll
focus
double
for the hell
ones,
rock.
and then it isn't, and
Then
you
it's-
feel even worse.
Then
about
it's
yourself.
very important.
Yes. Yes.
God, what's her deaf?
What's
His-
Agathea's deaf?
Agathea's
15. She's 15.
Okay, all right, that's not
It's
as
not
bad as it
impossible.
could be.
It's not impossible.
All right. Let's start over here. He's just gonna wail on this big guy.
Sure, whale. Obviously, he has the harpoon.
He's gonna.
It's
do his
on.
best.
Whaling is on brand for him.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. He doesn't care about your sanctions.
None of my stuff is taken away yet.
nope.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
I'm gonna use the Hell Driver though, because
I've heard about this driver.
You're real messed up.
Does Hell Driver have a sustained effect?
he's hurt,
Yes.
but he's not. It's all
Once he
superficial.
hits, he'll just continue to hit you.
So,
Hell Driver for the win.
Hell Driver. What am I doing? No, yeah.
Okay, you were looking on the castigator. You're looking for Def 10, my friend.
10. So I need a 3.
On 2 dice, can you do it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. What's your armor?
The armor on that son of a bitch is 19.
All right. I'm just gonna.
That hard SOB.
He's real.
He's tough. He's tough.
There we go.
God!
That's a great roll, though.
So I have.
You can be hard as you want. Apparently, that Hell Driver just go right through you.
So -3.
-3.
Like
so
butter.
7 to 5.
Yep.
7 to 5.
And we'll try hitting with the tusks.
Tusk hit.
That should hit.
About a tusk
And
hit.
Tusks has a hard time damaging. Probably not going to do it. You said 17?
No.
No.
Right? Was your armor? No, 19.
19.
19. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Did not. Then yeah, let's drive some more.
So auto hit.
Just continue to hell drive.
Because you have sustained assault attack, so
Right.
no need to roll to hit.
All right. Damage.
Oh,
Yes!
that's just sad. That's not.
God!
Not even anything.
That's just pathetic.
It's scary.
You broke your Hell Driver on
All
the
right.
first push.
Let's try another one.
It's stuck now.
There we
That's
go.
Oh,
way
God!
Better.
So -3,
Cleared
right?
that
Am I-
log jam.
Yeah, -3. So 8 to the 5.
Yep. That's bad.
And-
That's my flame fist. My right
one
one.
fist is now hanging limply.
One more. No.
Oh man, you swung that pendulum back and forth like a
Chong,
chain.
yeah, I had a chance. I had a chance to appreciate the full range of human emotions.
All right, the chicken will try to hit you as well.
Do some biting.
Yeah, he's gonna bite.
The nibba.
He's got this.
Nib.
He's got this.
The mausoleum on the hilltop, very tasteful placement, Kiko. I like that.
It's very atmospheric.
Same, so I need a 3.
It's where the cricks are coming from. I mean,
Should be
this is
free.
the-
No, I don't need a 3. I need a 5.
You need a 5. Yep. That's yeah. There you go. All the way. You just get sustained attacks.
Yeah, this is the crit master. You need to put
You
nothing
are.
in
You're
your
super
I
armor.
did
critty.
that, yes,
You're super
it's-
critty. You may want to boost the damage though because it's only
yes.
power 12.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
you're 7 off. Roll like that, and yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
5 to 6 to the 1.
All right. Well, now both arms are hanging limply
I
at his
could
sides.
not hate you more. Like, I'm actually legitimately mad, like, not pretend.
All right.
Like it's kind of like flopping around. Like poor guy. One got
This little
one
son
got
of a
bit
bitch.
off. One got
It's just like a bone.
This
It's
is
just
my-
a
this is
bone.
nice place. You know.
Just a
Go
bone
away.
rolling
Go
around.
away. God, do I want to try?
I wouldn't. What's the point?
I wish
From
they
Jerry's
were.
perspective, the proper play here is to advance Agathea, turn her to face you, and
Yes.
then drop all your focus.
That's the optimal play for me.
It
yeah.
is.
Please
It
do
is.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
He is going to walk forward,
What?
and
No!
is he within?
You're
wanna be
definitely good.
I want to be within the half inch, I guess, for the
Sure.
to the shield as well, right?
Yeah.
For the tusk. I think
Or the tusk.
I think the shield's 1, but the tusks are half.
No, he doesn't have.
He doesn't have tusks?
He doesn't have tusks.
He has tusks. I can see them. But he doesn't get
one.
to fight with
yeah,
his
shields are
tusks.
1.
Yeah, they're
Placement.
purely decorative. He got those tusks at
Purely
Michael's.
decorative tusks.
They're foam tusks.
Yeah,
They just make him look
He's
intimidating.
not very good at the. He doesn't have the forward
Right.
movement like the other ones do, so he can't.
But he gestures.
They're
to the-
there.
Oh,
he
I
just-
got tusks.
He can't get in there.
It's a huge problem.
All right.
He's like in the bathroom, like with the other jacks, and he's like, "Well, my tusks are big too."
So is
He had
his,
tusk
what's his
enhancement
defense?
surgery.
He's smaller. Is his
Yeah.
defense?
his defense is you're looking for a 12 on those little guys.
I need 5.
12
Def 12. That'll
go.
do.
plump.
I guess this is the claw first. Since it's first on the list. I didn't say.
Sure. It has some spooky ass name, right? Like Inflictor or something like that.
Well, that's the jack. Yeah.
yeah.
The stinger.
Well, the
So
claw.
this
The
is
claw.
the shield. This is
This
just the shield
claw, yeah.
claws. It's very
damage.
unimpressive. But the stinger, on the other hand, now that sounds scary.
So my PNS 13.
Arm 17.
17, so 4. So 4 to the 4. Mm-hmm. And then the stinger. Ooh, barely.
Very scary.
Uh,
It's bad, right? Like it's as bad as it looks. Does it
The
suck?
stinger?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
well, if you're a human, yes,
No.
because it's got poison.
no, I'm not gonna boost. Yeah.
But I mean, if you're a
no.
jack, you can poison a jack all you want. They don't really mind.
All right, I am gonna boost.
They don't mind.
I'm gonna boost the damage.
Damage
To
booster.
make sure.
Whoa!
Ooh,
That,
there we go.
That's a real good roll.
Damage booster.
What's your armor? 17. 17. So
One off.
minus 1.
Ooh, 13.
To what column?
Yeah, 13 to the 2.
Well, you broke his legs.
Good Christ. Just an asshole.
You have your cortex in your arms. That's what matters.
All right, I will buy
Until he
another
attacks
stinger
again.
hit.
You still have your health.
Hit with the stinger.
Yep. 'Cause he is only def 5 now.
And you can't boost the damage, right?
No,
I'd have no more.
He's out of tokens.
No more things.
Apparently, he doesn't need to though. He's just gonna dice you off the table, Jerry.
7 to the 3.
That's just his game plan. He came in and he was like, "I'm just gonna win by rolling really well." You got a left arm left.
God.
I mean, that's the thing. It is.
God.
Like,
Damn
If
it.
there's one strategy I can give anybody in Warmachine, it's dice your opponent off the table. Nothing else matters after that.
That shit's really. That's a
You
great
got-
song, by the way.
You got two.
Yo, I know
two
exactly how
boxes
many
left.
dice.
That's
I know how many
impressive.
boxes I have. Will.
Sorry, I'm letting the viewers at home know how
He's
messed up
fucked.
your jacks are. Yeah, They're screwed.
There's a
There's
zone.
still a Slayer to
There
go,
is
too.
a named zone.
That's true. I dice everybody at the office every time, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you're known for it.
Oh, yes. Yes. I've made our developer Pagani like lose his mind.
rounds. A round is each of us does a round. Like
So-
I do a round and then he does a round, or it's a
Turn.
round.
So a round is from your turn to your turn.
okay,
Right,
So,
so
a
it would
complete-
go through
it
his
covers
turn.
mine.
A turn is just your turn. And a game round is first player to first player.
got it.
So there are a couple different definitions of round depending on the game effect
All right.
you're talking about.
Then this guy.
Just ignore that guy. Go kill something else. I mean, come on.
Well, he was. Yeah,
What's
that's
his
what I was
point?
thinking.
What's his point?
He's gonna go.
Now remember, the Revenger bounces you with his shield unless you're in his back. So
The Revenger. Oh, bouncing. You're right. Yeah.
that's the one that has the shield that'll bounce you back.
The
Got it.
pain in the ass shield.
How strong is your caster? What is
Strong?
Is he like a?
Wait, no. Well, he's not like one of those badass guys that like he's not there like he can't do it himself.
He's got a lot of clothes, so it's
he's
hard to tell.
robust.
You know.
He's reading on the battlefield. That should tell you. Def 14, arm 16.
He's reading on the battlefield because he's bored.
Yeah,
Like he's like, this isn't even interesting to me. I've seen better.
but it's a dummies book.
So if you attack him over the wall, though, he's going to get +2 to his defense.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a 16. So 16, 16. So this is pretty good defense. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
You would
I'm
need
not going to.
nines. Not impossible.
Not going to.
But
I am going to.
I mean, just because it's fun. This guy only has 2 boxes left. You could pick him up and throw him into that guy.
That's right. I've never done a throw.
Well, you do have 2 fists.
You do have 2 fists,
So it's
and you're
it
much
makes it,
stronger than him.
it makes it
which means
easy.
that you won't have the
Let's do a
ignominious
throw.
failure
This
that
will be
Jaime
exciting.
had.
That wasn't what I was gonna do, but let's do it. I need a focus for that, right?
Yep.
So good. I have one. So I have to
You
move
just want to
forward
make sure that,
a little bit.
and then make sure that you
Can't tell how close he is because the other guy's in the way.
You're good.
All right.
You're fine. You just want to make sure that your shoulders are pointing towards that guy so you can throw at him. He is engaged though, so he's going to get +4 to his defense. So you could miss, but who cares?
I could.
Not important.
I could. +4, so he has 9.
Well, no.
legs?
So first you got to hit him with a melee attack. So
Hit me with a melee
so just
attack.
five.
he's just def 5 because his legs are broke. You did it.
Hit.
Now you get 2 dice. Add your strength. Jerry gets 1 dice.
Yeah.
Add his
So the
strength.
strength is right there on the
He
card.
has to
It's the
beat
second
your
stat.
total to be able to throw to be able to get away, to squiggle away.
Plus my strength, right?
That's not going to happen.
I got a lot.
He's crushed you. Yep. So he grabs the crippled Warjack and
flings him across the field.
so now you can throw him at that guy. So you're going to make
They're way over there.
you're going to make attack roll
Okay.
using your mat.
My mat of 7.
You do have enough range to get him there.
His defense of 10?
What? 12.
12? Okay. Ah!
It's real good.
Doesn't matter.
Did you hit?
Yeah, probably.
Def
Yes.
12?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So then he moves in a straight line straight
Oh,
towards
you
him.
Okay.
I'm just making sure this is not a ranged attack roll.
Yeah. Throwing. You're looking up the reference.
They're only 2 off. What'd you say? You said it was 12?
Yeah, Def 12.
Did not matter.
Yeah, it was a really high roll.
Even at range, I still hit. Barely. Actually,
All
just
right.
barely.
Okay.
Okay.
So now they knock down.
So both are knocked down. This guy will take 3 dice because he takes an additional die from getting thrown into something that's the same size as him. Equal to your strength, so I believe your strength is 10.
So he's dead.
Yep.
Maybe. He could roll trip 1s.
It's possible. It's not going to happen.
3 dice, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's really high.
So he's destroyed.
Yeah.
He just disintegrates as he crashes into his friend.
Okay.
Now the Revenger is going to take 2 dice collateral damage equal to your strength. So
Arm 19.
Arm 19. Yep. He takes nothing,
Okay.
Yeah.
but he is knocked down. Clunk.
All right.
All right. How close was he? Was it 6 inches?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're checking for your...
Yeah. No, too far.
Nah, too far away. God, man, he has to be in the fucking mix to get those tokens, huh? Okay.
Um,
What's next?
all right, I'm gonna activate Agathea.
Mm-hmm.
Where does she want to go? She doesn't want to be over there.
She wants to hit you with
She's
her
all
axes.
spooky.
This whole area is
She's all spooked, man.
dangerous. She does want to cast a spell, but she doesn't want to do it yet. Okay.
It's like, what's happening at home? You know what I mean? Like, that's the question.
All right. She's gonna snuggle up next to these guys.
Oh, get cozy.
And she's gonna cast Parasite on.
The knockdown Jack, who's no longer in melee.
Oh, that is tempting.
I mean,
I know, like,
I think it's that or the castigator who is in melee and whose legs are not broke.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the knockdown Jack. What is his name? I don't know, something.
He's a revenger. It's
Revenger.
very important.
All right,
He's gonna revenge himself at
Right.
some point.
Oh, let it be known.
So yeah, so I have to hit.
Cast a spell.
Yep.
Spell. Yep.
Anything but ones, because he is knocked down.
Not
Got
ones.
him. So he is parasited.
Here, you can put that in my hand.
Yep. So you have a higher arm.
I have a higher arm, and he has a worse arm.
Is it, what's the
So -3 to you.
minus
and
3
plus
arm?
1
Okay,
to her.
so arm 16 right now.
Yep.
Okay. In the front arc.
Yep.
All right.
And now that you're knocked down, all your arc is front arc. So you kind of turtle up.
That's great.
These
like-
guys, if I give them a charge order, not all of them have to charge. try to
Correct.
charge?
Correct.
Charge or run.
They can charge or run.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Okay.
So some of them can just be repositioned.
Right. Okay. I will give them the charge order then.
Okay.
They're going to charge the Revenger.
So yep. You can just declare one at a time. So some of them actually probably can charge the big guy too.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to declare. Okay.
Because
Well,
you just do them one at a time. So
this
that girl,
guy
for instance,
actually- did I position her right?
she's probably not going to be able to
I
see
don't think
anything
she
based on the
can.
shoulders, but everyone else should.
Everyone else can.
So
All right.
she'll just have to run to get within gang distance. So I
Well,
would just like run her like there or whatever.
Can you charge through your own people?
No.
Okay.
You can't move through unless you have
Unless
a
they're
rule that
ghosty.
says that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
for her, the best move is probably just to run her to a place where she gets within 2 inches.
What's her 9?
No, she is more defensive right now.
More defensive.
She's watching out for these horses
Gotcha.
over here that are
Gotcha.
doing
Alright,
stuff.
That works, yeah.
They're rocking
Ready
a
to
horse
go.
style.
Yeah.
Got it.
These horses are running around over here, doing weird things. Yeah, she's gonna go like that. All right, this one's gonna charge there. Should be good.
So just straight line.
And it's
however
auto
she
hit
wants.
melee, right?
So like effectively you can get all the way. No problem right to there.
Yeah.
And the other ones will probably just get within whip range. Well, so you finish
yeah.
moving first.
Okay.
So finish
And
your
then
charge
we'll handle
movement,
all
and
the
then
stuff.
you do all the
This one will
attacks.
also charge. She has 10 inches.
10 movement and then 2 inches on her whip. So as long as you're within 12 inches, which you definitely are, you should be able to attack the
Oh, yeah.
jack.
That's safe.
And then this girl, because she doesn't have a straight
Yeah.
line to the jack, will have to charge the castigator if she charges.
She's
or
not.
she'll just
She is
run
also
and-
playing
defense.
defense.
Defend me.
She's gonna look kind of this way.
All right. So now you can start by
right.
doing your charge attacks. So you probably want to start with her because you don't want her to get bounced. So you can use
Yeah.
you can use either the whip or the horns. I would suggest the horns first because you will get bounced out of the whip thing. Well, I mean the whip is slightly stronger,
So if I
and you ignore shields.
how far is the bounce? Is it an inch?
It's an inch.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do horns first. Yeah, damage really doesn't matter too much. Do I have to roll for hit? No.
Nope, you hit auto.
Auto.
So it's just 3 dice damage, and because you have gang, so
Yes,
gang
I'm
says that
together.
there's somebody there. So you get +2 to your damage roll. So you're effectively a POW 10
All right.
against a 16. You did nothing.
You, rolled in
You
the
need one more
toilet.
die because you charged. It's
Oh.
3 dice.
Like your master Kiko.
No. Still toilet masters. According to Jerry.
Masters. When
Toilet
you need to come
masters,
up with an icon for the card that's like Toilet Master.
Yes, yes. All right, so now you can do her
okay.
whip because she gets 2 initials. Now the whip is cool in that it's a chain weapon, so it ignores the shield bonus.
Okay.
So he's only going to be a 14.
Arm.
Okay. But this is not the boosted. Cause
Not boosted,
That's the other one, yeah.
No, it's just a Wakash.
All right. That's better.
That's real good.
So that's penis
Plus 2 from
plus
gang,
11.
so 11, so 3 off.
3 off. 3 to the 3?
3 to 3.
Oh,
okay.
3 off, sorry. 7 to the 3.
7 to the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, one more whip.
I have
So
the other person.
because he damaged you with the whip, your caster's going to take a point of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
His brain gets fried from the feedbacks.
Probably not. Can I choose to? Well, he's already knocked down. Never mind.
So
My critical knocks down, but I was asking, can you choose to?
you can choose.
Like if it was some other effect.
Well, no, if you critical knockdown when I'm knocked down, I stand back up.
Oh. Well, I
you
don't want to
whip
do
him
that.
back to his feet.
I don't want to do that.
Can we set that up? Is that possible? All right. Maybe.
All right. So the other person.
So you're only going to get to use the whip on this because
Yeah.
she's not in range of the horns.
So that gets
But
boosted damage.
again, this is a chain weapon, so it ignores his shield, which is great. Even if his shield ain't broke.
So I'm 9, 11 to your. Was it 14?
Yep. The 17 minus 3 from Parasite. Not bad. Not bad.
11, 14, 3.
6.
So 6 to the 5.
6.
All right.
Okay.
And then Necrotech.
And another point of damage to your caster from feedback.
Oh, that's right. From bullshit.
Zap!
Necrotech is going to go.
Is he going to be a brave little necro?
You know, waddle.
It's gonna spider leg forward.
Come on, guys.
Be like, I'm here, boys. I want to make me some scrap trolls.
Well, he's gonna at least get in there farther so that he can. He sees all this like damage happening.
Yeah,
and he's getting really excited.
He's like, I want a piece of this.
I got soda at my house,
This
guys.
Warjack buffet.
I don't know what this was from. Oh, I think it's from her.
I think it's from it's from
Agathia.
Agathia.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you score another point. So you're at 2.
I'm down 2.
Okay. All right, let's see. So all special mechs that are still alive get their juice, right? I go back up to 7. You get focus just for being around now. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah. That's
for being in play.
Right, exactly right.
Just for showing up. Just for
Yeah,
staying alive.
exactly. Fucking participation medal. All right, so we got this going. We got these horse ladies. You're gonna have to help me on the horse lady thing.
All right, horse ladies.
Because the horse ladies can move 9
Yes.
and then do their attacks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, you can always just advance and
Whoever
attack.
painted like way up in there.
Oh no!
I know, they're crazy.
The painting on that is bonkers.
They're mad.
But I'm just trying to figure out, like, do I even have anything approximating a charge lane?
It doesn't look like it because you've got this thing in your way and you can't move over it.
I mean,
That guy could probably charge the.
that horse
the
could
inflictor,
charge
maybe?
this.
That horse could charge there and then like sidestep, assuming that you're within
Does
range.
your whole base have
Yeah,
to be?
that's
But you can
that's
charge
true.
the side, right?
That's true. Off the charge.
So
like he could charge sort of the edge of the thing.
Yeah, off the charge
Yeah.
and then move in.
yeah, you could charge her in that direction. If you hit with the initial one, you then would get to sidestep, go 2 inches,
Do
in
extra
any direction.
attacks.
Do your next attack, go 2 inches, do your next, and then you'd be done because you charged. But
Exactly.
yes, so she can get in there. The other ones, not so much. And then, just to add insult to injury, after she was done with that, she could repo 5.
Yeah,
wherever she wanted.
yeah. And then she can flip off people. All right, so
But not if she ran.
Not if she runs, but if she charges,
Oh, he charged again.
she charges
Or if she
and
only
she
moves the-
succeeds her charge, she gets to repo.
Right, I got it.
But yeah, the ones who run don't get to repo.
But if they didn't charge, like if the order was charged and they were running, but they only went their regular move.
Doesn't matter.
They still count.
Correct.
Okay.
what is his
Because they
def?
count as running regardless of how far they move.
His def is 12. He is not really what you would say a fighter.
That is the
He's a
best,
lover.
That is the best news I've heard all day.
He's a craftsman, Jerry. He's just here to build things.
That is the best news I have heard all day.
Man, you got a thing?
Oh my. We're getting out the AoE template here.
You have a full 5? What is it?
No. I was hoping that something cool would happen in my life ever.
Wow.
And I was wrong.
Wow.
No, occasionally things do happen that are cool. I'm
Rarely.
playing
Rarely.
Warmachine at work.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That is
But no,
pretty
my fantasy was that because his def is so much lower than the rest of these assholes, I might be able to use him
As a target.
as a target
Sure.
for Scourge. Specifically.
Scourge would be sweet.
Scourge is real good, everybody.
I mean, the Jacks have pretty low defense too, so.
Well, yeah, but for cricks, I mean.
Well, I mean, it's only 13. If you direct hit, then you knock down all his stuff.
Oh no, that's true. That's true. It's 13.
Yeah, it's 13.
Max. And then if the spell's coming out at 7,
Yep.
that's
You need a
actually
6. You need a
only
6,
average
boost it.
dice.
It's not bad.
That's not that weird. And then
Listen,
it's-
everything's knocked down.
It's like this. Have you heard of a little ability I like to call harmonious exaltation?
I have not.
Well, it makes my
Is that
spells-
where your sewer music is coming from?
Stop it. Listen, just because I have him down in this
Songs-
hole
songs
doesn't mean
from
that
the
I
sewage?
doesn't mean that I don't respect him. I think that he's the best.
I mean, I have one ranged thing and it's over
You
there.
get down in that muck and roll around more while you sing.
Exactly. So I'm gonna exalt harmoniously.
Okay. Did you allocate it all?
No
allocations?
I'm not even sure where the allocation comes into this.
It would come before
Well,
the
I know
harmonious
I know
exalting.
that, but I'm just
Okay,
it's all these
fair enough.
they're completely surrounded over here.
Well, I mean, I guess the real question is what's the goal? If you're just going to try to kill
Murder.
Agathea,
Right.
then you probably don't need to allocate because nothing here is going to be able to help you do that.
Exactly. Like I don't see how they help me accomplish any of this stuff.
I mean, at best, maybe that Repenter can help over there.
With some poking.
Well, because you could move the vassal over, empower it to give it a focus, have it run, do your Scourge, and then
I have a different idea.
Okay,
I have a different
do
idea.
it.
Here.
Do it.
So Scourge, and then I think I have all this focus for the right reasons. For the right reasons. So I'm going to move up here.
So you've harmoniously exalted.
Yeah, I'm going to harmoniously
Yep.
exalt, right? That's going to make one of my spells cost 1 less.
Yep.
Now I'm going to activate this guy here, the Vassal of Menoth, right? You've heard of him.
I've heard a few things. He's knocked on my door once or twice.
Yeah, exactly. Have you heard about the Lawbringer?
Does he knock or does he have someone else to knock? So that he
No, he knocks
Okay,
with his
okay.
chains and
Exactly.
stuff. And then he's like, "Hey, I'm recruiting right now. It's a pretty sweet gig.
Yeah,
They do feed us.
He
Is
is
that-
he is going to enliven,
Enliven or empower? You mean
empower this Jack.
Empower. Okay.
not enliven. Blah.
Empowered. Yes.
I'm going to activate Malachus.
Yes.
So Malachus is going to walk right over here. And he is going to scourge
Oh dear.
this inflictor guy.
Sure. Makes sense since she has shield guard.
Exactly. Now, Scourge, generally speaking,
him
costs 4. But I am going to...
So harmonious exalt makes it 3.
Exactly, it makes
Yep.
it 3. So that's a cast of 3. And then I probably want to... I'm going to boost the hit.
I think that's good. Boosting
Because-
6s is the way to win. That's how you win Warmachine.
Yeah,
Boost
right?
6s.
So 3 dice here. That 3-inch thing should get her
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
them, and then maybe even that Statixis back there.
It'll probably just get. I think you're just gonna get those 2,
Okay.
but you will get that cluster.
Anyway, so I need a 13
You need a 13. So you need a 6.
on 6.
You need 6 on 3. That'll do.
Got it. Okay.
Boom. Everything's knocked
Knockdown.
down.
Hey, listen, don't
We'll
worry.
fall down.
I have special tokens.
Nice. Because I don't. I can't
To
help.
indicate-
Special knockdown tokens. Perfect.
Right, so now being knocked down.
You must be a Krios player with all those knockdown
Yeah, oh yeah,
tokens.
yeah, that's me. That's me. So being knocked down means that ranged attacks hit on 7?
They have def 5.
Def 5.
So range attacks typically
Hit.
hit on anything but snakes.
Okay.
Do your damage roll, because Scourge does do damage.
Yeah, it does some. POW 13.
19 with the
Yep.
shield.
You got it.
So -4.
Right, -4.
So it's some. It's
3 points to the 3. And
then-
then for the
So it's it's gonna be 7s on those 2. So
nothing there. And then
then-
maybe something on her.
maybe she's a 15. So you need a 9 to do any damage to her.
16 right now.
16
Oh.
right now. All right, Parasite. Well, that'll do. That'll start things off well.
11.
So that's going to be 11, 18, and she's a 16, so she takes 3.
Okay.
You could use your last focus point to not take it. I wouldn't suggest it, though.
I feel like something bad's happening soon, so I'm going to save it.
Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is activate my feet. Which basically makes me into an asshole. And
a flaming asshole, Jared.
yeah, exactly.
Flaming asshole.
So fire damage. Any enemy model that suffers a fire damage roll for the next round
Yep.
is taking an extra die.
Yep.
And it doesn't count as a
Additional.
boost.
Correct.
Right?
So you can boost on top of it.
So you can boost on top of it, which is cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cast Ignite. Not Ignite, I'm going to cast Immolation.
Don't forget about your flamethrower, too.
Oh, no, the flamethrower is going to happen next.
Perfect.
So I'm going to cast Immolation.
Yep. And you can see her because everybody knocked down.
Everybody's
doesn't,
flat.
Doesn't
Exactly.
block line of sight.
So
All
Immolation,
confused.
Immolation is a POW 12 hit. It should base the roll 2 hit is trivial, so that comes through. What's your def? Or your arm. Your arm on the
Alea?
Yeah.
16.
16. So it's dice minus 4. Right?
Yep.
And I'm rolling 3 dice.
And you get 3 dice unless you can boost it, in which case then you can roll 4.
I can't. I spent all my
You're
stuff.
all out.
Yeah.
Tapped out. That's still real good.
4, 5, 6,
So
7.
7. You could use your focus point to ditch 5 of
I
it.
will do that now.
Probably suggestible. So using your focus point to reinforce your power field.
3?
Exactly. Now, I'm going to leverage my Scouring Flames.
Whoosh.
So let's take a look at what that means from a template perspective.
So I think you're going to get...
That's a lot.
Yep. You'll get... directly over. Yeah, you should get all of them, it looks like.
It should be pretty bad. And these are extra dice. So what's the def here?
Well, those guys are all knocked down, so
Yeah.
def 5.
So def 5, so they... So
No problem.
hit... and he's hot.
He's already on
He's
fire,
already on fire.
so...
He's already on fire. And what's his arm?
19.
19, so it's... POW 13, so it's dice minus 6.
Okay. That's pretty good.
5 to the 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll go for this next a-hole.
So anything but snakes, no
Hit.
problem. He is now on fire.
He's so hot. This is why he's hot. 3 dice, so
He's at 17.
17, so dice minus 5.
That's real good too.
7 to the 5.
God, the heat is incredible.
It's getting warm.
You broke out it. You melted off his right arm.
Exactly.
It's just sludge now.
Now,
She is just def 5.
def 5,
Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
and Agathia's armor,
This was 7.
Yeah.
yeah. Agathia's armor is what, again? I need to write that down.
Because you had damage on him from before.
Oh,
I'm
did
going
I?
to be rolling
Yeah.
a lot.
I didn't even have that.
Damage on Agathia?
Yeah,
What?
or armor,
Armor? 15.
15. So dice minus 3. Well, actually, no, this is dice minus 2 because the Scouring Flames is 13. Dice minus 2,
Yipes.
so that's 9. Christ. Jesus Christ.
I'm not dead yet.
She's got 2 left.
The flames are getting
These guys,
higher.
however, are 14s.
Yeah,
You are
exactly.
shooting them in the back, though, so you get +2.
All right, so plus 2. The rat on him is 8 for that attack, and I need 6 on dice.
Yep.
Do you get it? I get it.
So 1 dies.
Incredibly
Whoosh.
hot. Just completely consumed by the flames.
And then,
Dual Dungeon Mastery there.
replace. 6. Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do
Right,
it.
so what you'll see Eric doing is whenever the unit leader dies, it gets you do a
Replaced.
field promotion, so
Yeah.
you replace it with another member in the unit
Right.
because you can't go without a unit leader.
Okay, cool. Now these guys are doing their own thing, I guess. This Revenger, I guess, can stand up from the focus.
Well, no. So at this point, you just sacrifice your movement or your combat action. So you're probably just going to sack movement because
Oh, yeah,
you've
yeah.
already got stuff in melee.
Yeah, just throw it away.
Yep.
So I use my initial attack on this
You're going to use the shield or the halberd.
shield here.
Yep. So def 14.
Def 14. Revenger's mat is 6, so I would need a
And
8.
the arm isn't out.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Nope.
Nope.
And then you can whap somebody with your whapping
Yeah,
stick.
I'll whap it with a whapping stick.
Nope.
That's 6. And then,
You could buy another attack if you wanted to because you have focus.
yeah, I'll buy a whap.
Got him.
8.
And squished.
Squished here. Okay. The Castigator. Gosh, should it just pop?
Well, the flame won't affect anything that's not living, so...
Oh, really?
Yep. Your vent steam doesn't affect jacks that are filled with steam.
Oh, no, but I'm talking about the combustion attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, really?
It only affects, it doesn't affect constructs.
Oh, really? Oh, no, that's Ashen Veil. I'm talking about this combustion attack.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Where I just pop
Go
for
for
POW
it.
12.
I'm thinking of the vent steam from the Kodiak.
No, this...
Yes. POW 12, additional die, auto hits, seems legit.
But that requires... I need to expend the focus, right?
Nope. You just do it.
Okay.
It
It's an attack, and then I can
uses
use
up
that
your
to buy another
punches,
attack.
and then you can
Right
use
here.
your focus to buy attacks.
So they both take a POW 12 hit.
Or you can use your focus on this one to boost because it doesn't say it's unboostable. So you can boost this attack
Exactly.
as
But they're basically free. It's easy. So, what's the... So he just takes it, so I don't have to roll an attack at all, which
You
is
just
great.
roll damage, yep.
So I'm just going to roll 3 dice on him.
well. And it's arm 14, so you're 2 off.
-2.
That's pretty good.
10 points to 5.
That'll hurt.
That should remove your butthole,
It does.
I think. I don't know. I don't play crits, so...
Both his head, his arc node, and his movement. He
Okay.
does still have a cortex, though.
Oh, we'll deal with that in a second. And then what's the armor there?
17.
17? Okay, so it's dice -5.
Oof. Cheers, rolls on
8
fire.
on 8 to the 3.
Well, that does his cortex in, and his right arm.
That's great news.
I'm
gonna
His hell driver is busted
I'm
now.
gonna buy an extra attack.
Who are you
even-
going to punch?
I can only roll 1 dice because both my arms are screwed up.
Well, this is true.
So I'm not sure I can actually hit anybody. So
Well, I
had a good time.
Movement on the Death Ripper's out, right?
oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you could probably punch the Death Ripper just fine.
Yay. Okay.
One
That-
dice, though.
We got 1 dice.
Probably good.
Yeah.
I assume just 1 misses.
Yep. It's a 10.
Let's grab this really quick. So you're also going to need to roll fire on your Revenger. And it looks like she's going to be just out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, bring your own guy.
Well, here I will, but let's resolve
All right,
that
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's fine.
So he gets
We got hit.
Yep.
it's 1 dice.
Yep.
Plus
so
2,
Plus 2.
because you're a 16, right?
Exactly. And then just roll 1 dice for damage, right? 7.
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's burn my own guy really bad.
Oh, chicken.
I don't believe that it's boosted, but you'll have to check.
With fire.
Does it say enemy models, though? Enemy model suffers fire damage. Right?
Aha.
He doesn't make the fire hotter against you.
Ha.
Perfect. Yeah, doesn't even care.
right.
Doesn't even care.
Rude.
All right.
In the least.
So let's try this weird thing.
He does suffer fire, though. Like, he's legit set on fire.
Oh, yeah. 100%. So what's the range on this stuff?
The weapons?
Yeah.
Their harpoon is 8. The others are 2 and
Oh,
1.
I mean the reach. Is it?
He's got 2
1
and 1.
inch? So they're both 2 inches?
He has 2 inches on the punchy punch spike, and he's got 1 inch on the toss.
Okay. So I need to make sure
Scrap
that I don't
token?
get...
Yes, you would get a scrap token for that destroyed jack.
Nice.
Scrap thralls for the win. Remember,
can't be
it's
there,
the brass ring.
right?
Correct.
Assuming he survives, I have to figure out how to use these.
Yes.
Whoosh. All right. Can you bring it home?
I hope so.
Hunter? Can you
I
bring
hope
it
so.
home?
So she's still
She's got
laying.
2
She's still
left.
laying down. I have a
Yeah.
focus because I got it from this dude to boost it.
Uh-huh.
So I should
mean-
be able to roll. So the hit is basically automatic, right?
I mean, Snake Eyes will make you miss.
Okay.
You did not.
So 3 dice.
Yep.
With a boost.
Yep.
For the flames are
for all
reaching,
the marbles.
They're reaching higher.
You're off 3. So if you roll 4 ones, you fail to kill her. You did not. And that is a toasted Agathea.
Oh, good game, man. Good game. Good game.
So once again, the fires of
Warmachine is
Menoth
very cool.
burn everything to death.
That's how I feel about it. The end.
Yeah, I know that a couple of our guys from the office were letting people know that we have some really good starter deals going on our online store. Also, we have a store finder, so feel free to go find a store in your area. There are lots of gaming groups that play. Thanks for joining us. Come back next week where we're going to start introducing battle engines into their lists for something huge and fun. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. Again, check out privateerpress.com, allnewwar.com, and we will see you next week.
Thanks for going through.
Kingdom of iron, under the dome of the sky, Warmachine's begging for battle, and battle is their reply. Warcaster's more than a wizard, he's more than a soldier, and more than a man. Bound to their steam-powered warjacks, pneumatic nightmares which sunder the land. You can run, but can you outrun your doom? You can hide, but you're hiding in your tomb. In a kingdom of iron, beneath the vaulted sky, Columbus has made you a weapon on which sinner can rely. You've been instructed, almost reconstructed by Lieutenant Alistair King. See how he bristles with his spells, gone pistols to burst with cerulean rain. Watch them flee from your furnace of coal-fired mystery. See them blister as you form the spell. Whoa. The crooks fix their gaze upon thick stands of pine, while your column walks solemn through lands lost to time. The necro-technology, their fears, economy, dichotomies beyond rhythm or rhyme. When corrupt as fire bursters, it couldn't be